Andrade.
Andrade El Idolo, who this Sunday on pay-per-view at All Out will face none other than the bastard pack of Death Triangle.
Guy's a superstar right there. It's Chavo Guerrero. That's Andrade right there. He is the man. I love his beard game. Very impressed.
Strong beard game, very strong.
Yeah. He's heading over here to our neck of the woods, which is nice. Rare, first time ever we're having Andrade here on commentary.
Andrade El Idolo, Chavo Guerrero Jr.
My old friend Chavo.
Joining us here at the desk.
All right. Nice to meet you, my friend.
Hello, guys.
My old friend Chavito.
It's been a minute, huh?
My old friend.
It's been
What's
a minute.
up, brother?
Good to see you.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Clearwater, Florida, weighing 166 pounds, Matt Sydal.
This is a very interesting matchup because, as I mentioned, Andrade El Idolo and Pac will be a part of All Out this Sunday on pay-per-view. But Andrade, you face this man, Matt Sydal, in your AEW in-ring debut.
My something. I don't know. My what?
Matt Sydal. Okay,
The
all right.
one is
You beat him, if I remember
Yeah, I beat
correctly,
him.
right? You beat him.
This is
El
the
Idolo beat
past.
him. I mean, come on.
This is the past.
And his opponent, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 206 pounds, he is a bastard Pac.
This Sunday live on pay-per-view, Fight TV or Bleacher Report, AEW's All Out, where Andrade El Idolo will meet Pac. And Chavo, I have to ask you, what type of preparation do you have in store for Andrade in this big matchup coming up on pay-per-view?
You know what? We don't really need a whole bunch of preparation because El Idolo is always ready. He's always in tip-top condition. If you look at him, I mean, he looks like $1 million. Not just has $1 million, he looks like $1 million.
I can see that massive ring Andrade have. I love the jewelry. He's got his own beverage out here. I'm drinking bottled water like a bum in a plastic bottle.
Hey,
I'm
we got
so impressed with
champagne
this.
over here. You know, come on. This is how we do it.
I am super impressed. Andrade's got class, my friend, class.
Above and beyond class.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Matt Sydal exposing Pac and actually showing how much better Matt is than Pac.
Oh, let me see this little match.
Well, this is a very interesting matchup because Pac and Matt Sydal first met outside of AEW just about 14 years ago. They have split their singles meetings, one victory apiece. So this is something of a rubber match for these two men. As Matt Sydal gains the early control of the wrist, Pac rolls through.
You see control of the wrist, and once you have control of the wrist, you can control the man. Nice side headlock right there by Pac.
And Pac avoids the trip. Sydal avoids with the leapfrog, rolls through. And nope, Capeador into the side headlock. Leg decisions avoided by Sydal.
Whoa!
Arm drag.
Deep arm drag. Look at this.
Soul butt drop Pac. Sydal off to an early advantage.
See, an educated eye will definitely see that Matt Sydal is much better than Pac there.
Chavo,
Matt.
come on. Old Sam, just little guys.
Matt Sydal
Okay,
gets
they're
the
both good.
slice. Now the Mariposa by Matt Sydal.
So Andrade, you're not impressed at all here with Pac or Sydal.
I'm so tranquilo.
Why would he be
Relax.
impressed? We haven't seen anything to be impressed yet.
Well, that's a
For
pretty
what,
good
for this
exchange.
match? So boring.
Matt Sydal and Pac, two men that have spent quite a bit of time in Japan as part of the Dragon Gate promotion. Andrade, you've spent your fair share of time in Japan. How has that influenced your career in preparation?
Hey, I'll answer
I
for.
think Andrade's done. Yeah.
No, El Idolo, he spent a lot of time in Japan. He was a champion over there, much more than these two out there in the ring. But that's my boss. Come on.
Right, of course. Well, no, I understand. But he's your boss, Andrade, Chavo. He's got to deal with this motivated Pac come all out, which is gonna be tough, man.
He's
It's
gonna be
hard.
ready.
I believe you.
All Out live on pay-per-view, Fight TV, and Bleacher Report this Sunday as Andrade has left the desk and now making his way down the ramp.
Oh, didn't expect this.
Let me do some backup for my boss here. Give me one second.
Okay, nice to join us, you for here, Chavo. That made no sense, but okay.
We may have
a little fist fight here. I'm getting a little... Oh, okay.
We may have a sneak preview of All Out right here tonight.
I think Andrade is just playing a little game right now.
And there we see Rey Fenix and Penta El Cero Miedo, the other members of Death Triangle. And Taz, I have to point out, Chavo Guerrero said Andrade's his boss.
Yeah, he did say that. Yes.
Whereas Death Triangle, they say they don't have, they're brothers. There is no one
there's
boss.
no
There is
pecking
no,
order.
yeah, no leader.
Chavo's back here, and so is Andrade. Did not understand. I thought you guys were gone. Like I wasn't coming back.
Well, you saw how the Lucha Brothers and Pac backed out.
Right. They did.
They were scared.
I don't know if they were scared.
We were both ready to go. If you saw the look in Andrade's eyes, he was ready.
Oh, we saw it on camera. He did definitely. Andrade looked like he was ready. Threw his sunglasses at the man. Those sunglasses
are expensive. Those are
There's got to
Versace's.
be a lot of money. Those sunglasses.
But it's nothing to.
No, it's a mad bag of shells. It's peanuts.
I'm not buying new ones.
Oh, it's nothing. No problem. Right? Yeah.
Chopping shots by Matt Sydal. The leg lariat takes down the bastard Pac. Matt Sydal with a big opportunity here.
Andrade, you're really locked in, man. You're really studying. I see you're trying to get any little thing you can to watch what Pac's doing or not doing for this Sunday at All Out.
It's definitely a lot of weaknesses on both ends.
Nice switch right there. Standing switch, little drop step right there. And watch out.
Oh, German suplex. Matt Sydal landing on his feet. Pac charging into the corner. Up to the middle rope. Matt Sydal brings Pac down to earth the hard way. And now Sydal ascending to the top rope. What does he have in store?
What I can say is that both of these guys in the ring, Matt Sydal and Pac, are two of the best in AEW, and it's going to be really nice to have Andrade Idolo with a W in his win column against both of them.
The best, Chavo? Who's the best, Chavo?
Well, some of them. I didn't say the best.
Massive Meteora. Sydal. Whoa. Heading into All Out. That might have been something of an upset. If Sydal were to pick up the victory here. A little bit of tension here at the booth. I'm sorry, Chavo.
Frustrated. Sydal's frustrated. He thought he was able to capture the win, but he was not.
But Pac, I think this distraction of having Andrade El Idolo in the commentary booth maybe taking its toll on Pac.
It kind of shows the mental capacity of Pac, how he is so easily distracted.
That's kind of a good point, Chavo. You know,
Right?
not focused. Yeah, I kind of agree.
You see that, right?
Yeah, no, I do. Yes, I kind of agree with you, Chavo. Yeah.
And don't tell me that Andrade Idolo's not picking that up. I mean, come on.
What will be the case this Sunday live on pay-per-view? All Out. You can pre-order it right now. Sydal.
Oh, God. What? Oh, my God.
Just spiked.
He's got him. He's got it.
It's done.
No.
Oh, yeah, you like that, Andrade. Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's because I beat this, what is the guy? This
That's Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal, yeah.
Matt
Sydal.
You did beat him.
At the pay-per-view.
You beat him, no problem.
I beat
Handily.
this
You
Pac.
beat him handily. You beat him very easy.
I will beat this guy.
I mean, that's impressive. Andrade, I'm so impressed that you beat men and you don't even know their names. That's impressive. I like that, bro. I
He's
like
got
that.
so many wins
Yeah, it don't matter.
in his win column that you can't keep track
Can't
of
keep track.
everybody's
No,
name. I
you
mean,
can't. I understand.
you have your fair share of wins. I mean,
I
if
got
you
a
remember
couple.
everybody you
No,
beat.
no, you too, Chavo. No,
Of
no,
course.
of course.
But I mean, here in AEW, it's just the one win, and it's over. Matt Sydal.
Well, he remembered that name, didn't he?
They said Matt something.
Good point, Chavo.
Well, I
Good point.
helped him out.
Well, watch out.
Great acai moonsault by Pac.
Ooh, that neck, though.
Yeah, after he got spiked by Matt Sydal. That is worth.
Andrade, I see your wheels spinning, my friend, because you saw him touch that neck.
He's thinking about his vacations on the beach after this match. I mean, right? You're not thinking about this match, are you, Andrade?
This is, I just wait my stand.
I mean, because we're still watching this actual match, but you're not really watching, are
No,
you?
you guys are contractually obligated.
Oh,
to be
did you?
here.
All right, well, so if
Pac
that's that
not
again.
learned before?
Pac.
I mean,
Pac's got his eyes locked in on Andrade.
Pac, stop. Why do you keep, you're bluffing. We can tell you're bluffing.
Andrade El Idolo trying to lure Pac over here to the desk, but Pac keeping his focus, at least for the moment, on Matt Sydal. Sydal Drop down, massive Liger bomb, and oh, Seidel kicks out.
If Pac doesn't stay focused, Matt Seidel will kick his teeth out. I can guarantee you that.
We've seen Matt Seidel pick up some pretty impressive wins here in AEW, but we've seen Pac do the same. Pac, one of the few men in AEW to defeat Kenny Omega.
Yeah. I mean, Andrade has not actually faced Kenny Omega yet, but if he did, he would definitely win. I mean, we all know that. Come on.
I beg to differ, but anyway.
How many matches have you had? Yeah, that's right. So
you have to be careful.
No, so
Well, because
I mean, once you have one match, then maybe you can go ahead and keep talking. But since you haven't had matches, I won't compare my commentary to you. Please don't compare yourself to our matches.
Pac up to the top rope. Could be thinking Black Arrow, but Seidel pops up. Pac comes off the ropes. Matt Seidel, quick step. Oh, poison rana.
Oh my God.
Matt Seidel, big roundhouse kick. And now the lightning spiral avoided by Pac. Pac up on the shoulders.
He's got him locked up. He's got him on. He's got that bar. He's got him locked in.
He's got the brutalizer locked in, and immediately Seidel forced to submit.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely saw Pac grab Matt Seidel's tights.
This is the finish.
That's what I saw. Did you see that? You saw him grab his tights, right?
Oh, this is the finish.
Well, yeah, it's
This
over.
is the finish.
Yeah, it's done.
He cheated. Come on, we know he cheated.
Well, we most certainly could take a look at the replay if you were so inclined,
Definitely
Chavo.
check the replay for sure. I guarantee you, this is going to be very easy for you to have. At the pay-per-view and All Out, you are definitely going to come out the victor.
Well, you see, Pac is still holding his neck. He's still holding his neck. So, I mean, that's something you might want to consider come All Out on Sunday.
Pat,
This Sunday live on pay-per-view, AEW's All Out. The Bastard Pac, Andrade El Idolo, one-on-one.
All Elite Wrestling continues to reshape,
I got the time and I ain't going anywhere.
reimagine, and reignite the fire.
For the love of God, it's Bryan Danielson.
One fan at a time. On Saturday, November 13th, the men and women of AEW will continue to break boundaries, one extraordinary match at a time. The elite era of professional wrestling has arrived.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing 173 pounds, Darby Allin.
Great ovation for Darby Allin. Here on AEW, Jim Ross alongside Excalibur, Tony Schiavone here tonight.
Darby has made his name, his presence felt here in AEW already, and now he has a chance to do so in Washington, D.C.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, weighing 187 pounds, CIMA.
Justin Roberts with the ring introduction. Yes, it is CIMA. Tony, CIMA has got an amazing resume.
22 years wrestling, Jim. 22 years. And look how great he looks out of Osaka, Japan. And he's really going to have to change his style, I would think, to go up against Darby Allin, because Darby is such an unpredictable guy in the ring.
Very much so, and I think Darby's greatest asset will be his speed and his agility. We saw him push Cody Rhodes to a 20-minute draw, and Shima, you know, was watching that matchup again and again and again, and is looking for holes in the game plan of Darby Allin.
The tattoo on the chest Darby Allin pretty well says his old mantra, his philosophy, that is, nothing's over till you're underground.
Yikes.
Might not make the Hallmark card list this year, but nonetheless.
Darby,
here we go.
Oh, Darby was taking it all in, but Shima came in with those double knees in the corner.
Well, that's the right thing to do. I think you got to take the fight to Darby Allin because it's very apparent he can take a lot of punishment. He can take a lot of pain. So let's just see how much he can take.
And he's very quick. Got the side, the speed advantage, no doubt. Look at this agility of Darby Allin with strikes on Shima in rapid-fire fashion.
And there's the agility I was talking about, coming off the top rope, converting back into the arm drag, sending Shima spilling to the outside.
Low drop kick to the abdomen, taking Shima off the apron. And Allin.
Shima with the wild swing at the ankles of Darby, and Darby with the tope suicida.
I think Darby improvises as well as anyone in
Another
AEW.
one. Darby seems to have found his sea legs. He was a little uneasy at first, but right now, 3 consecutive topes, taking the fight directly to Shima on the outside.
Traditional thinking would say, don't try something 3 times in a row, Tony.
Right.
But this kid is not a traditional thinker.
But Shima got up twice.
The 3rd time keeps him down.
That's right.
Darby returning Shima to the inside. You know, he has to be thinking about the coffin drop as he heads up. He turns his back, looking for Shima, but Shima converts it to a powerbomb.
Very well advertised was that maneuver. It's one of the signature maneuvers of Darby Allin. Shima well scouted.
But Darby has yet to hit it on anybody in AEW. And now, oh, Shima just sending Darby into the corner and follows up with a drop kick.
The roll up.
Oh, 2 and the kick out, and immediately pulls him into a submission maneuver, a 3-in-1. He's got the leg captured, he's got the neck captured, and he's stretching out the lower back, Tony.
Got to keep him down. You get Darby to where he can go back and forth in the ring and do those suicide dives, then you're at a disadvantage. This is exactly what Shima needs to do. This is a good strategy.
Yeah, grounding your faster, high-flying opponent, taking the air out of the ball, so to speak, in basketball parlance, shall we say.
Now, this is definitely not Shima's first rodeo. As you mentioned, 22 years of in-ring experience. He has wrestled around the world. He has wrestled on stages almost as big as the inaugural episode of AEW Dynamite here tonight. But Darby, this is his first experience, but not showing any signs of nervousness as he sweeps out the legs of Shima.
Upside down, and the proverbial tree of woe is Shima.
I haven't seen that in quite a while. Look at this. I mean, rapid headbutts until he hurt himself.
And with Shima upside down, Darby just charges in, throwing his entire body weight into Shima as he's strung up a 2nd time and really targeting that knee, that right knee of Shima.
Darby Allin's got an amazing outlook on life philosophy. I think sometimes he realizes that in all likelihood his career could be shorter than most guys because of the fact that he will take every chance in the book, and those coffin dives on the ring apron are insane.
They really are. I just wonder if it comes from that skateboarding background. You know, they do crazy things.
They do.
Now Darby charging in again, though. Shima gets up the knee, but you can see he brought up the right knee. That's his favored knee. But he paid a price for that in an overhand chop right between the shoulder blades of Darby Allin. Shima has him hooked up, swinging DDT, but landing him on the top of his head.
And here goes the cover. Far leg hooked. Near fall, a 2 count, says our referee.
Shima really thought he had the win there. And I think it's going to take a lot more than that swingy DDT to keep Darby Allin down.
Yeah, Darby can endure an inhuman amount of punishment. Seemingly inhuman, because he is human after all.
At least we think.
Yeah.
He appears to be.
He appears to be.
Not seen his birth certificate. Overhand shot there by Shima sends Darby down to his knees.
Darby's really has become very popular in AEW. Only 22 years of age. The sickening thud across the solar plexus.
Oh, and Shima just eating it for breakfast. And returns fire with a shot of his own.
I'll have cereal, thank you.
See, I think that's the difference in the experience. His chop was much more effective on Darby's than Darby's was on his. Darby can do a lot of high-flying great things, but that chop didn't have the effect of Sheamus.
Yeah, Darby's not necessarily known as a striker.
That's right.
Oh, just a right hand across the jaw. Rapid fire shots to the midsection. And throws for the lariat.
Taking the game to a different place as Darby Allin showing resourcefulness. Now going for the cover.
2 count only from referee Rick Knox.
Legs are over the body. Nice positioning by Darby Allin to get the near fall.
Yeah, just too much leg strength, though, Jim, from Shima.
And that's where Darby thrives, when his opponent underestimates him. And Shima gave Darby every chance in the book. Now the coffin drop, but the knees up.
Good grief.
Not sure who got the worst of that.
I think Darby Allin's 0 for life as far as executing successfully the coffin drop. Look at his knees.
Shima follows up with that lung blower. Now got the legs crossed. Perfect driver. 1, 2, no.
Man, that was the nearest of near falls created by Shima on Darby Allin. Allin is now, either Allin's got to have something major happen, a big break he creates, or Shima's got to miss something. Allin's in trouble.
Shima heading up to the top. He could be thinking Meteora to the back of Darby's head. And exactly that lights out Darby Allin.
Here we go.
1,
the cover.
2, no!
It's amazing how much pain and how much
the willingness to accept pain.
To keep coming back from the pain. He's an amazing performer, Darby Allin really is.
It's an amazing company with a lot of hungry guys looking to make a name for themselves.
Oh, Shima, nobody home. Coming down on that injured knee.
Big break here for
Darby goes over.
Darby Allin.
Yoshitonic! 1, 2, no!
Well, yeah, a lot of us were surprised there, pal. I thought it was over right
Darby
there.
up to the top. Coffin drop!
He hit it. Allin hit the coffin drop. Legs are neutralized. The 3 count goes down, and Darby Allin wins a big one here.
The winner of this
on
match,
AEW.
Darby Allin.
Yeah, there's your winner. He may not look like it. By God, he's the winner.
It's classic Darby Allin, I can tell you that. How about this coffin drop, Excalibur?
He came down with his full body weight across the chest of Shima, and that was it. I said he had never hit it before in AEW. He hits it the first time and immediately able to win over the Japanese legend.
So Darby Allin gets his first singles victory here in AEW tonight.
An incredible victory only will increase Darby's popularity with the AEW faithful around the world.
This is an 8-man tag team match set for 1 fall with a 3-minute time limit. Introduce first, representing Strong Hearts, T-Hawk and Shima.
Shima has been a fixture here in AEW these past couple of weeks, but T-Hawk making his return to All Elite Wrestling for the first time since Double or Nothing on May 25th. Oh!
Oh, now they can go through. See, now they go through the gimmick.
Yeah, Atlas Security doing a great job of keeping things secure here for Private Party, saying that Strong Hearts are with us.
That's it. Well, that's it. You always got to get over with the bouncer at any club. You know.
Yeah, who knows how they tipped him out.
Exactly. And then look, you got, Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, kid from Flatbush, Brooklyn. You got Quinn from Bed-Stuy. Okay, me being a Brooklyn guy, I can tell you.
Yeah.
Beautiful, fun neighborhoods where these guys came at them. I can promise you that. They can fight.
Taz, as they say, Bedford-Stuyvesant, do or die-vesant. Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy picked up a huge victory last week on Dynamite, shocking the Young Bucks. Basically a number 8 seed, defeating a number 1 seed in the AEW World Championship title, Tag Team Championship title tournament.
Yeah, gigantic victory for Private Party during that episode of Dynamite, for sure, over the Bucks. Hey, look who's here. It's awesome.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 215 pounds, he is the American Nightmare, Cody!
Taz, what a reaction here at the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for Cody.
Big time reaction. Ultra powerful entrance for Cody for show.
From Austin, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, the Natural, Dustin Rhodes!
Well, the reaction for the little brother, same as for the big brother. These people love the Rhodes family here in Philadelphia.
And it's well earned for sure. It's royalty, man. Wrestling royalty for sure, man.
At a combined weight of 390 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
I gotta tell you, man, if I'm Private Party and I'm Strong Horse right now, this is in my head. Between the three entrances we witnessed, between the Young Bucks and Dustin and Cody, the power, the energy, man, has changed in this building. The mood has changed, my friend.
These people are on their feet, and they probably aren't going to sit down because, Taz, if I had to guess, I would say that this match is going to be action-packed.
Oh, it's going to be definitely. These four men, these four athletes are going to tear it down. You know it. You know it. You can feel it. You can feel that tension. You can feel what's going to go down, Excalibur, for sure.
And you have to imagine, too, that the Young Bucks probably going to be looking for some measure of revenge for getting knocked out of the tournament last week in Boston.
Well, the Young Bucks, yeah, Matt and Nick, they are ticked off about it for sure. They are definitely ticked off, and they should be. And listen, hey, look, Private Party, they know what they did. They know how big of an upset that was. So, you know, they gotta watch themselves here in this match, even though it's an 8-man, you know what I mean? They gotta watch themselves with the Bucks.
Very much so. I mean, the Bucks, you don't necessarily see their mean streak come out a lot. But the last time we saw it was actually in a tag team match where Cody and Dustin Rhodes teamed up in Jacksonville, Florida at Fight for the Fallen to take on the Young Bucks. And we saw a little bit of that viciousness come out from the Young Bucks.
Absolutely, absolutely. And speaking about a guy with a vicious mean streak like the Young Bucks, wow, it's a great reaction. I mean, Cody he also has a very deep mean streak. And I can tell you, being in the ring with his brother Dustin many times, he's got a mean streak. I promise you that.
And now this is a first-time in-ring meeting here, I believe, with Shima and Cody. Shima with the experience advantage. Not many men in professional wrestling could say that over Cody Rhodes. But Shima has been around the world, from Mexico to the United States to Japan. He has won championships on multiple continents and multiple nations. Former Super J Cup winner, Shima is.
Well, it's seasoned pro, worldwide, world-class athlete for sure is Shima, no doubt. And
look at this, in the crucifix, only a 1 count, says referee Rick Knox. Cody bailing out.
Yeah.
Shima gave him something to think about.
Well, it's smart. It's smart. Just stop the momentum right away. Cody knows it's not his first rodeo. Stop the momentum right now of Shima and just work your pace.
And in a nightmare family affair here, we got Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, and Brandy Rhodes.
That was funny. MJF's like, no, brother, we're good.
But Shima, these type of antics aren't going to rattle Shima.
No, it's not. Like, to your point, Excalibur, he's a professional. He's a seasoned pro. He's a world traveler and a world-class athlete, as I said. So,
an outside headlock taken there.
Yeah, nice control right in the middle of the ring, and Shima now trying to get...
Using those palm thrusts to the belly button of Cody.
Absolutely, and that'll definitely bring... Oh, nice! The quickness of Cody, very well done. Ooh.
And Dustin didn't take too kindly to seeing his little brother taking advantage of it.
Got a little standoff action here. All right. We said something was going to go down in this match, man, I'm telling you.
A stalemate here. Rick Knox struggling to restore order.
He's getting it, though. Knox is getting control. But you got a lot of rage going on between these four men. A lot of egos, a lot of competitiveness. You know what I mean? And that's good stuff.
Now Cody motioning to the crowd here in Philadelphia. Want to see older brother Dustin tags in.
Hot tag.
Dustin Rhodes and T-Hawk.
Well, you're in there with an athlete like Dustin. You know, he's been through it all twice.
Oh, very much so.
You know what I mean? So T-Hawk, you know, he's got to be smart here what he does.
And T-Hawk, known for those vicious chops.
Heavy-handed man for sure.
And
Shook his hand earlier, dude. I couldn't believe it was like bricks his hand.
And if Dustin didn't know before, he knows it now.
And the thing with Excalibur, the thing with Dustin is, I could tell you from being in a ring with him in the past, he's very rangy. He covers a lot of the nice running through that tackle. Well done. The momentum here by Dustin just keeps moving.
Yeah, taking T-Hawk off his feet. And Dustin building up ahead of steam. T-Hawk, though, using his quickness. But Dustin with eyes in the back of his head, or perhaps he looked at the big screen.
So the point I was saying, Excalibur, like rangy, very rangy, Dustin, long-limbed guy, long-limbed athlete, and he covers the whole ring. I could tell you that from experience. He just takes up the ring no matter where you are, so does a great job of that. He did it with T-Hawk.
Now went for the trip instead. The leapfrog up and over the top.
Look at this, look at this!
With the drop kick, taking down T-Hawk.
That was so sick,
seeing some teamwork by the Jackson and Rhodes families.
It was well done. And you were talking about the Young Bucks, about Matt and Nick, about Mean Streak. And yeah, you know, all the success.
Oh, T-Hawk. Basement dropkick there on Matt.
Oh! And there's those heavy chops you alluded to, Excalibur. And Nick Jackson felt that heavy.
T-Hawk stops, into the spine buster. Stop Nick in midair. Oh, but Matt, there we see that mean streak, that viciousness now coming out.
Perfect segue for me to say what I was trying to say. And the thing is, you know, for all the years of success that we've seen the Young Bucks have worldwide, wow, oh gosh, that'll rip off an areola. For all of that mean streak.
Cody wants absolutely no part of it.
Is there in the Young Bucks. They always look like they're having a good time, the Bucks, but there is that mean streak. Here comes Cassidy now.
Yeah, Isaiah Cassidy tagging in the legal man, Mark Quinn.
Quinn's tagging legal. Unbeknownst to Matt Jackson, that is.
Manhattan drop, step up, Kamengiri. Got him hooked. Quinn goes over the top, stomp to the top of the head.
Wow. Double stomp to the back of the head of Matt Jackson. That's nasty.
And that's 2 weeks in a row he's felt that.
Well, that'll ring your bell, right, Excalibur? You know that. I mean, that will ring your bell, and just hopefully everything's okay right now with Matt, because that was nasty. All of Cassie's weight, Isaiah Cassidy, right on the back of the skull of Matt Jackson.
Now flying mare, Shima comes over the top. Beautiful. Of the rolling senton.
See the speed of that man, that velocity, that torque in the air, you know what I mean? Tremendous.
41 years of age, and I mean, he's lost maybe a fraction of a step.
Oh, dude, he's got a super quick feet, first step explosion, like most excellent athletes have, does Shima. Look at this, man, tying up Matt.
And Shima using some of that Yaveo influence. That Mexican submission style of wrestling.
In freestyle wrestling, that's called the banana split. That's what that's called. That's the name. Or in folk style, high school or collegiate wrestling, it's a banana split. That's what that was. And it pulls apart your groin a little bit. Let's be blunt.
And that could affect the explosivity of Matt Jackson.
No doubt.
So we see Mark Quinn coming off the top of the double sledge.
This young athlete is some kind of athlete, Quinn, man. He really is something special, as is his partner, Isaiah. Look, little mock of the Young Bucks.
And
look at this.
And now getting in the face. Cody pleading with him, trying to restore. MJF. He's
going to mess up that custom suit.
Yeah, coming to the defense of the Young Bucks. Never thought I'd see the day.
He's very defensive of anything with Cody. You know that, Dan.
And Isaiah I think Cassidy went after Cody. He went after Matt
Hold
Jackson.
him back.
He didn't do anything to Dustin.
Tremendous. I know, it was funny. Oh, look at this, look at this. Here comes Matt. Oh, nice. That running clothesline.
But boot up there by Mark Quinn. Matt, oh, look
Beautiful
at this.
Northern Lights. Look at this. Flip through.
Into the deadlift, locomotion, Northern Lights suplex.
Oh, yeah. Bring it, Matt. I love it, buddy.
Looking for the trifecta.
Look at Matt Jackson. Beautiful.
Quadruple Northern Lights suplex.
I'm jealous. Excalibur, I'm jealous. That was phenomenal. We had a quadruple, right?
Yeah.
I lost count.
Taking inspiration from the human suplex machine himself was Matt Jackson. Now
was
Nick
awesome.
coming in, double forearms to the face of Stronghearts.
Look at the quickness of Nick. Great job with that forearm, backspin kick. Great job.
Oh, the rising knee strike takes on Shima. Kick to the face of Quinn. Now, this double stomp to the spine. Sends Quinn down. And, takes out Cassidy. Takes out Shima.
It's unbelievable.
And takes out T-Hawk.
I want what Nick Jackson ate earlier. Man, the energy. Great job, man, by Nick. Awesome stuff.
Shoulder to the midsection. Comes through. Face buster. Moonsault off the apron. Takes out Shima and T-Hawk.
Listen, look. That is some kind of athleticism, man. It's hard to even explain all the Excalibur.
Think about how many moves he did in the span of 1 minute.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so hard to do that. Look at that face first goes Quinn, and look at this moonsault off the apron by Nick.
Strongheart's getting the best seat in the house for that. Unfortunately, Mark Quinn, though, that Pele-style kick.
Mark Quinn had to do something to stop. What? Oh, shit and juice! We were in stereo. I love it.
Now Shima up to the top. Meteora! Quinn up to the top.
Oh, he's going to saw, baby. Oh!
Shooting star press.
That's it.
Oh, Cody came in to break it up at the last moment.
Had to. Shima wants T-Hawk. He wants T-Hawk in the match. Smart. He knows that Quinn was banged up, and there's a better chemistry, obviously, with Shima and T-Hawk.
Yeah. Nick, though, gets the boot up. Sends Shima. Nope. Shima goes behind.
Standing switch.
For the chop. A lot of misdirection here.
Multiple standing switches. There's another one. And another one. And another one. I love it.
Shima goes back the other way.
Oh, the nasty chop of T-Hawk. Oh, super kick city, baby. We knew this was going to be just sick, dude, and it is. I love it.
Everybody is on their feet as Dustin Rhodes tags in. Comes in. Clothesline takes down T-Hawk, a second one. Now T-Hawk sent into the ropes. Reversal.
Yep.
A shovel hook across the jaw. Oof! Manhattan drop. Boot to the side of the head. Shima taking off the apron. Dustin Rhodes feeling some inspiration from the younger members of this match, pushing the pace a little bit.
Oh, look at that quick scoop power slam by Dustin. And another one. And a third. I love it. Whoa, Stone Isaiah, hang on. A little blown up.
To catch his breath.
A little blown. I love it.
Cassidy, give him a moment to recover. Charges in, goes for the lariat.
There it is. That was awesome. That was great. Oh, that was...
Quadruple power slams from the natural Dustin.
Dustin has a lot of sweat on those ropes, man. A little sweat, but look at Dustin.
Diving body press, taking out Private Party.
Nice twist in that cross body for sure, Excalibur.
And now, Cody and Dustin.
Brothers standing tall, working together. Look at
Cody! Cody just walking up the ropes, but Quinn blindsiding Dustin, sending him to the outside.
Oh, watch Private Party. What are they up to? Look at this, man. Look at this.
Double topes from Private Party in stereo.
Thing of beauty, man. Perfection through midair. I love it. Uh-oh. The Bucks. Here they come, Excalibur.
Double drop kick. And now, Matt.
Oh, man.
Look at that tornado over the top by Nick Jackson.
Great job by this team of the Bucks, Cody and Dustin.
What is this? Brandy. Uh-oh. Brandy headed up top, being talked down by referee Rick Knox.
No, she's coming to
Flipping senton onto T-Hawk and Mark Quinn.
That was great. Great job, Brandy. Trying to get
and now MJF in the ring.
This MJF, you gotta get out of the ring, dude.
But Cody doing a good job of keeping Rick Knox's attention occupied.
Well,
as MJF really taking his time. Surprised he didn't really fold up that Burberry scarf.
Yeah, the Burberry stuff just chucked it. Oh, look at that! Look at MJF!
MJF!
Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Hey, there it is. Lovely New Yorker saying hello to all the fans of Philly. What the?
Shima! Chiropractic adjustment there on MJF.
Crossroads for sure, man. Wow.
Boot to the stomach of T-Hawk. Now T-Hawk set up. Pops him up.
Oh, that knee. A beautiful knee strike by T-Hawk.
Super kick party.
Isaiah Cassidy and Quinn coming in now. Private Party. That's what we want to see here.
A rematch from last week in Boston on Dynamite.
Oh, no wasting time. I love it. Punch for punch. Let's go. Throw down.
Just slugging it out center of the ring. Mark Quinn.
Ooh, nice forearm shivers right there by Quinn. Beautiful.
Coming over the top. Oh! Just compressing the skull of Quinn. Cassidy, double hook on Ronald, though, takes down the Jackson brothers.
Oh! What a great timing. Beautiful job by Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks. Excellent.
Just absolutely starching Isaiah Cassidy with those super kicks. Cassidy being sent into the ropes. Coming off the back, looking for the silly string. Oh! Quinn couldn't get him, but now both members of Private Party sent to the outside.
Bucks are just one step ahead of the Private Party this week, that's for sure.
And now some traffic being directed here by the Rhodes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what this is?
The Rhodes, oh, look at this Private Party coming in.
We're gonna get like a stereo unnatural. But nah, Private Party busted
Private Party,
up.
yeah. Putting a stop to it. And now
spat on, wow.
Private Quadruper kicks.
A lot of quads in this match, I love it.
Uh-oh. Now Private Party being set up in the corner.
Look at this, Excalibur. A quad Yambag City going on here. Oh!
Four-way unnatural kicks. And MJF actually distracted Rick Knox there.
Look at that! Final reckoning, it's gotta be it.
Dustin Rhodes picking up his first victory here in All Elite Wrestling.
The team of the Young Bucks, Cody and Dustin Rhodes.
Spectacular match. I mean, no shame for the men that did not win the match. Shima, T-Hawk, and Private Party. An excellent showing by those four men, but not tonight.
Dustin Rhodes, his brother Cody, and the Young Bucks would not be denied.
Oh, wow. Elite general manager, huh? The greatest wrestler of all time, getting his hands on his own professional wrestling game where I create the cards. This is my universe. We have a challenger online. What would a layman know about professional wrestling, huh? Is there clearly some bugs in the system or something? I don't lose. I've got every belt in the universe. How am I losing in this game?
Think you have what it takes? Prove it with AEW Elite General Manager. Draft your favorite AEW wrestlers and book your own shows from week to week. Download AEW Elite General Manager, available now on iOS and Android.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 223 pounds, Brian Pillman Jr.
Brian Pillman Jr. celebrated his birthday last week, and how did he do it? By getting rejected by Kip Sabian for the best man job.
That's funny.
And his opponent, from Yonkers, New York, weighing 244 pounds, Eddie Kingston.
Now here's a fight.
Last week on Dynamite, Eddie Kingston sat in the ring and he unleashed his, as he called it, his family on the talent at ringside, and then at the very end of it told Blade, in a very cryptic statement, to get his house in order.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I was paying close attention to that.
I have some speculation on what that might mean. I don't know that it's something that needs to play out here, here in an arena in a wrestling ring, but you know, that's how Eddie Kingston wants to handle his problems.
Well, that's it. You know, that's some guys do that. They'll do it out in the public forum, out on worldwide TV. So you know, you got to give obviously in this particular matchup, the veteran would be obviously Eddie Kingston, with much more experience than Pillman.
And that's the experience. A toe kick, stopping Pillman right in his tracks. But Pillman, though, steps around, side headlock.
Yeah, good job by Pillman on that headlock. Quickly got into that.
Thrown off. Takes Kingston down.
Just need a breather, that's all. Just a little breather.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Humidity is getting to us.
It's very humid.
And we talk about hot-headedness. I think that's just where Eddie Kingston operates at all times.
Well, he also baits people in. You know, you're right, Vader. He is, but he's very cagey, and he baits people in like that. I've seen him do that with a lot of younger athletes.
Yeah. And I mean, that's really a key to Kingston's success. He makes them wrestle an Eddie Kingston style match.
Right.
Brian Pillman is not, you know, he's not a brawler. He's not, you know, a hard hitter like Kingston is. But Kingston can sucker him in. Great agility there. Kingston just kicking out. Not even a one count. Deep arm drag by Pillman. A second one. And Pillman, drop kick, takes down Eddie Kingston. Brian Pillman is wrestling a Brian Pillman Jr. style matchup.
No doubt about it. A couple of good arm drags, drop kicks, good stuff. And Kingston trying to get a little separation, take a little breather here, chill out for a second. Oh, watch Pillman.
Pillman goes over the top, and Kingston sweeps out the leg.
Got baited in, that's what I was saying.
No, it's a hot shot across the guardrail.
Yeah, that'll shut you down quick.
You love to see it.
And then Pillman Jr.'s spine driven into that ring apron.
If you first time ever seen Eddie Kingston, if he looks like the type of guy that just walked out of a bar about 5 in the morning on Delancey Street, yeah, it's a good chance that was him.
Where's that?
It's in a little place called Manhattan. Kansas.
I didn't. Okay.
All right. Modified type of body slam there.
Yeah,
It's
Kingston just tossed him, man.
It's like I'll dump you. Modified.
The kick across the spine. And a sledgehammer shot.
When it comes to wrestling, Eddie Kingston is no slouch whatsoever.
No.
He's very technically proficient, but he chooses, as we've seen, to very times often just be as rough as possible.
Listen, Kingston's a survivor. Okay, he survived the streets. He survived a hard life. See, that's what I mean. He's not, you know, he's tough.
But some people come out of that with a different sort of motivation. It seems like he's just ready to just take that out on everyone he's in the ring with.
That's the idea, right? I hear a lot of people say that, Vader. I hear what you're saying, you know, but kicked him right in the kidneys, by the way. That sucks. But yeah, you know, a lot of people say that. But that's what this game is, right? This game is about beating people up and being vicious and being violent and winning. If you win, you make more money than me. So if I lose, I make less than you. Losing sucks. I want to make a lot of money, so I need to beat someone's ass. That's what Kingston, that's how he operates. That's how Team Taz operates.
That's why they call it the winner's purse.
Thank you. Well said, Ricky. You're so
She's never been to a pay window, obviously.
Who's she?
Never won a match in my life,
Veda?
honestly.
Veda. Sorry, Veda.
Eddie Kingston continues the assault on Brian Pillman Jr.
Gonna be honest here. I've seen the tuition for the Team Taz School of Broadcasting Arts. The fact that we get these lessons for free is a blessing.
That was funny. Now, almost as funny as the ass kicking that Pillman's getting right now. He's getting whooped.
Oh.
I mean, he's just, yo, he's got beat up like Pillman owes Kingston money or something.
Oh.
Bro.
Pillman stopped.
Where we go?
In his tracks, goes
There
over
you
the
go.
top,
Good
rolls
job
through,
there.
sunset flip, 1, 2, no.
That's a good job by Pillman. Super, super good job.
Pillman
there.
needs to pick up the pace, goes for the crucifix, but Kingston.
No.
Oh, and just a Samoan drop with Brian Pillman Jr. in the crucifix.
Yeah, he had Pillman locked up there. You're right, Excalibur, when he's going for that crucifix. That's a risky move because if you don't get to turn your opponent to try and get that pin cover, get a pin on him, you're going to get dropped on a modified Samoan drop. The cross-facing type of chin lock here, right across the jaw, cheekbone, I should say.
Yeah, let me drop some knowledge on y'all. The radial bone that's grating against his cheekbone, that hurts a lot.
Damn right.
That's why that move sucks.
Yeah, that move is nasty. Now going chop for chop with Kingston might not be a good idea.
Oh!
You can't turn your back.
Don't turn your back.
Don't turn your back on your opponent, Ryan.
Right to the back of the head. And again, that's some people would say that level of a violence is just unnecessary.
No,
right
it is
there.
necessary. Your opponent, Vader, you've been in enough matches. Your opponent turns their back on you, and what do? You slug them in the back of the skull.
He cracked him in the back of the.
Illegal blow. It was a illegal blow. See,
King Clobbersaurus going to work.
Okay, let's just say that he's playing generously with the rules in terms
what do you
of
want
what's
him to do, Vader? Play with Play-Doh in the middle of the ring and make smiley faces and sandcastles? It's pro wrestling.
Yeah, Kingston really abiding by neither the spirit nor the letter of the law.
Right back to that hold, though, again, Ricky, and I see what you're saying about the radial bone.
Yeah. It's right across the cheekbone, and he got a good S grip. That's a very tight grip. It's a great, and see what Pillman's doing. He's trying to pull the forearm, the bone, away from his cheekbone. That was smart by Pillman. Attack to grip, that's what you call that. And Pillman's getting fired up here.
Yeah, I think Kingston has awoken something within Brian Pillman Jr.
It's the mullet. That's what it is.
The mullet will bring some fire out of a guy. Kinda.
Chops back and Kingston up to the corner.
He's eating those chops.
And now King goes head first into that top turnbuckle pad. A second time.
Oh!
Whoa.
He might have just thrown up. Just upchucked on that last chop. Kind of disgusting.
And now Kingston.
Oh! Brian Pillman Jr., though, giving it right back.
Yeah, Pillman showed a lot of toughness, ain't no doubt.
Hammer throw into the corner, thrust kick. Kingston drops to a knee and drops out of the ring.
Good move, Eddie.
Oh, watch out here, Pillman. This is risky.
Maybe not.
It worked. It worked.
Diving drop kick backs Kingston up to the barricade.
Don't worry about us. Worry about Eddie.
That's right, Ricky. That's the difference between you, Ricky, and everyone else. You get it. You're focused.
Yeah.
That's why you're absolute and everyone's absolutely not.
I came out the womb getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
I'm sorry?
God bless you.
Like I get.
That's great.
Springboard clothesline.
That's awesome.
By Brian
you.
Pillman Jr.
Here it
Hooks the
is.
far leg. 2.
Oh.
Kingston able to kick out.
Why does everybody yell 2? Like, let the ref yell 2. Everybody else just shut up. Not you guys, these other people.
And again, Eddie Kingston is still down. Brian Pillman has time here to capitalize. It looks like he's just trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, well,
And we've seen it again with these less experienced competitors.
I think he's trying to regroup a little bit, but I get your drift. I get you. Uh-oh,
Oh, Kingston jawbreaker.
He's got a side head and arm. He's going to, turned him with a head and arm suplex version with a turn.
2. Oh.
Took that out of your boy's page, you know.
Yeah.
And I think with
You know
someone
what
like
I'm
Eddie
talking about,
Kingston,
yeah.
you can't take that time to regroup. You just need to stay on him.
Well,
Like this.
I did this throw a lot. I didn't do it with a turn at the end. I'd stay in a full arch, but it's a very impactful throw with a head and arm. I wish he would have kept his singlet up, but that's another story.
Almost Hiroshi Hase style by Eddie Kingston. He was going for that Hurricane, that back fist, but Pillman. Touch him inside out. 1, 2.
Got him. Good job by Pillman there. Wasn't enough to get the win, but Eddie almost got caught.
Pillman a hair's breadth away from being victorious. And now he seems poised to put away Eddie Kingston. Pillman hits the ropes. Kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink city. Yep.
Oh, just like that, King has turned it around.
Spinning back. Spinning back
That's
punch.
it.
Brutal.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Eddie Kingston.
I think Eddie Kingston may be a little angry with himself that he let Brian Pillman Jr. hang around for so long.
Yeah, this match went on a lot longer than I expected it to. All credit to Brian Pillman Jr.
Eddie Kingston victorious here tonight in your main event.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Southtown, Yuka Sakazaki.
Well, Taz, we have seen in the last couple of weeks, Yuka Sakazaki has taken the hearts and minds of the AEW faithful by storm.
The energy of this young lady, the exuberance is something epic. I love it, man. She just brings the excitement. Even makes me smile.
From Shinagawa City, Japan, Riho.
And as we mentioned up top, Riho, the former AEW Women's World Champion, would like nothing more than a shot at Nyla Rose and the AEW Women's World Championship. Or I suppose Chris Statlander, because that match is yet to take place officially.
Yeah. Well, excellent ovation, by the way, for Riho, the first ever AEW Women's Champion.
Being accompanied to the ring by Kip Sabian from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope Ford.
Super Bad Jones.
Super bad Penelope Ford. We've seen her in recent months in the corner of Kip Sabian, but now we'll see her in ring competition. And alongside Kip Sabian, and the attitude is flowing.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of both of these people, Excalibur. Kip Sabian, straight up blue chip athlete in that ring. Every time you see him wrestle, Penelope Ford comes out. She's just got that star quality. She jumps off of your TV screen or laptop these days.
And her tag team partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
Yeah, a lot of boos for the doctor.
Yeah, frosty reception for Dr. Britt Baker.
Frosty, that was funny.
It is very cold here in Chicago.
That was a good one.
But just a few weeks ago, Britt Baker was in singles action against Yuka Sakazaki. Yuka pulled one out, pulled out the victory, and Britt did not take it too kindly. You can see Yuka remembering that free dental extraction she got at the hands of Britt Baker.
Well, you saw Yuka. Yeah, you're right. You pointed it out, man. Oh, whoa! The Sakazaki.
Yuka looking for revenge.
Yeah, she's getting it.
Things have completely broken down, and look at this, Kip Sabian.
Oh, Sabian, he ate a big knee strike.
Penelope Ford with a boot to the midsection of Riho. Riho reverses, sends Penelope out onto Kip. And Britt and Yuka squaring off in the corner.
Referee shots by Yuka, man.
Referee Mike Posey calling for the bell. This match underway. Not sure who is the legal member of the Yuka Riho tag team. But right now,
the doctor is getting her jaw worked on. Britt Baker's in trouble here.
The assisted drop kick by Yuka and Riho. And now Yuka with the lateral press, cover, hook of the leg. 2 count only from referee Mike Posey.
You see it. It's very rare to see someone attack the jaw and teeth area, the mouth of Dr. Britt Baker. But, you know, Riho and Yuka both doing that. Very smart. I like it.
Riho with a wild swing and a miss. Ripcord elbow strike. Oh, kick to the patella.
Wow. That could just dislocate your knee, Excalibur. Really quick shot. As you pointed out, the kneecap, the patella.
We'll have to watch on the mobility of Riho as Penelope Ford takes a side headlock. Interesting that she opts not to go for the knee, Taz.
No, good point. Yeah, I agree with you. I thought maybe that's a good opportunity to get yourself a single leg, take your opponent down, knee bar, something like that. But we'll see. I mean, she's got a bit of a size advantage as
Lateral
Penelope.
press.
Look at the athleticism by the first ever AEW Women's Champion.
And she takes Penelope off her feet, sending her into the far ropes, rolls in and tags out to Yuka Sakazaki, the magical girl.
Nice Ukemi roll into the corner to get the magical girl in. The magical girl. You should be the magical guy.
Hey. I appreciate that.
Oof.
Oh, double
toe holds.
Double drop toe holds. Double elbow drops to the lower back of Penelope Ford. Now double rolling clutch. They've got Penelope.
Awesome.
But the referee, this is a double team submission hold. They count to 5 with the break.
Yeah, Penelope right now, she had an opportunity, as we both pointed out, when Britt Baker, before she made that tag, she probably should have went for that knee, Penelope.
Yuka Sakazaki.
Snap suplexes. Yeah, awesome.
Looking perhaps for the 3. Nope, not Amigos. Instead, she's got her in the scoop. And almost like a Northern Lights bomb. Kensuke Sasaki style. 1, 2, no.
The power right there, very impressive by Sakazaki.
Or I guess in her case, it'd be Akira Hokuto style.
Yeah, true, good point.
And now Yuka Sakazaki with the head of Penelope Ford isolated, spins around, kick to the back of the head. Yuka building up some momentum, but Kip Sabian sweeps out the legs.
Kip, come on now, dude, please.
He's behind the back of the referee.
Super bad, living up
and look at this.
Britt Baker zoning. Face first.
The curb stomp from Britt Baker. Yuka already had that molar shattered, and she has actually a post that has to settle. It was drilled into her jawbone, and it has to settle for a few weeks before a replacement molar can be plopped in there.
And you know for a fact that that tooth is not healed, being drilled. And if anyone knows that, it's a professional like Britt Baker.
Cover.
Well, she is a dentist, so she knows.
Oh, is she? I hadn't heard this.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to point out that anybody's just joining us on.
Oh, look at that butterfly suplex. Britt covers, hooks the far leg. Yuka able to kick out once again.
Almost got the win right there.
Yeah, I think that blindside shot by Dr. Baker.
Listen to Chi-Town. They want Yuka to get it going here. Getting behind her.
And Britt taking umbrage with this. Yuka gets, look at that. Throttling her across that middle strand. And now
not again.
God. The throat, the jugular of Yuka Sakazaki
look
driven.
Penelope, look for again. God, just see. Oh man, they are just wearing this poor girl's head and neck and jaw out.
Covered. 1, 2. No, Yuka kicked out, but there's not a lot of mustard on that one, Taz.
Oh, no. Wow, that was. Yeah, you got to figure Sakazaki is in a lot of trouble.
She desperately needs a tag out to Riho. As Penelope muscling Yuka to the corner. Now hammer throw across the ring. Penelope
shows that athleticism.
Oh, big back elbow strike.
Great job by Penelope Ford. I don't think she's done, my man.
Oh, definitely not the high boot again across the jaw, Taz.
Penelope Ford going for the cover here. Got it!
Almost so close.
Well, you said there was not a lot, Excalibur, of the kick out earlier on Yuka Sakazaki. And again, not a lot out of that kick out. She's in a lot of pain, Sakazaki.
Yuka desperately needs a tag here.
Speaking of tags, Britt Baker now legal, tagged herself in.
Great continuity there by this Ersatz tag team of Britt Baker and Penelope Ford.
Smart. See both hands, right? Both hands, palms first, driving the jaw up of Yuka.
And referee Mike Posey trying his best to keep control of this match, but then Kip Sabian now entering the ring.
Kip, what is he doing? He's got to get out of the ring. Posey, get his ass out of here. And I like Kip.
But this has allowed Penelope Ford and Britt Baker to just put the boots to Yuka Sakazaki.
Oh, man, look at these shots. Those forearms by Dr. Britt Baker.
Now Britt charging. Oh, Yuka gets the boot up, and you saw she placed her bottom foot, or her left foot on the bottom rope for leverage.
Yeah, correct. Good observation. Excalibur, look at that missile drop kick.
And Yuka desperately needs to make a tag, but her opponent is in between her and her partner.
She's gonna get it. She got it. Yeah. Here comes Riho.
Riho headed up to the top. Penelope Ford charges in. She's not the legal woman, but still. Oh, Riho cartwheels through the lariat attempt.
Yeah,
drop kick.
She blocked that lariat with that handstand. That cartwheel, I should say.
Riho.
Got to sharpen up my gymnastics.
Goes behind, looking for the crucifix.
Oh, man. Wow, right on the back of the head.
Turning Penelope Ford inside out.
Holy cow. Look at Kip saying, come on, dude.
Kip grabbing the legs of Riho, but Yuka Sakazaki up in the magical girl splash. And now Riho headed up top.
Oh, no. Look at this.
Oh, the diving body press on Kip Sabian.
Great job, Riho.
Yuka Sakazaki returning Britt Baker to the ring. This could be two pinfalls on Britt for Yuka in 30 days.
Gotta hurry up. Hurry it up. Hayaku. That's hurry up.
And the diving foot stomps. Cover. 1, 2. No!
Wow, you can just see that Riho very frustrated right there. I thought she was going to get the win on Britt Baker.
And look at Britt clutching her midsection.
Maybe a Northern Lights now, but Baker realizes it. She's backing up out of it to stop her opponent from thrusting her hips for a bridge.
Oh, Penelope sweeping Yuka off the ropes. Britt corkscrew. Ooh. Fisherman's neck breaker.
Oh, no,
Britt steps over.
Oh, she's going for lockjaw here.
Riho's fighting it. Riho's fighting it.
But she's going for lockjaw.
Oh, Riho rolls her up.
She counted it.
1, 2, 3. No, Kip with the assist.
Man.
And now Riho trapped in the center of the ring.
Oh, no,
come on. Lockjaw's applied and Riho submits.
The winners of this match, the team of Penelope Ford and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
No choice but to tap on that vicious submission hold, that lockjaw by Dr. Britt Baker. But God, Kip Sabian, you got to give him a massive assist for that. A lot of tomfoolery in that deal there.
Taz, it was an underhanded victory, but it was still a win at the end of the day.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied to the ring by Nick Camarado at a combined weight of 437 pounds, Aaron Solo and QT Marshall, the Factory.
Taz, big-time tag team main event here on Dark.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm really curious to see who gets the advantage, more importantly, who gets the victory in this match between QT Marshall and Aaron Solo versus the two men that are coming out here momentarily.
We have seen the Factory, just how dangerous they can be, how explosive they could be. Could go either way.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, the team of Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.
Matt Sydal and Dante Martin, two men that typically compete in tag teams alongside their brothers, Mike Sydal and Darius Martin, respectively. But here tonight, they have formed a team, and I mean, we've seen them in the past. They've performed extremely well together.
Yeah, and we've seen them compete against each other, Dante Martin and Matt Sydal, right? So, yeah, no doubt about it. Interesting, definitely interesting to see this thing rock and roll against a team with a different style than them in QT and Solo. And it's usually most guys in these matches that will have you, let's say, a Dark, don't have the experience that a QT Marshall has. But Matt Sydal actually does regarding QT and Sydal experience.
Yeah, Matt Sydal, the most experienced athlete in this match, with over 20 years of in-ring experience. And before we get too far away, I want to remind everybody that coming up tomorrow night, AEW Dynamite live from Rochester, New York, the Blue Cross Arena. Dante Martin and Matt Sydal take on Lee Johnson and Cody Rhodes. All of that and so much more tomorrow night, AEW Dynamite, 8, 7 Central on TNT.
That should be a very interesting tag team matchup tomorrow night on Dynamite from Rochester. Looking forward to that. Sydal in the face of Solo saying, you ain't nothing, Solo. I'll fight you right now. Let's go, baby.
Aaron Solo not backing down, strong collar and elbow tie-up. Solo snatches the wrist of Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal, though, beautiful transition, goes under, regains control this time. And now underneath, top wrist lock by Matt Sydal.
Be very careful, good side headlock takedown. Be very careful trying to exchange holds with Sydal He'll tie you in a knot.
He certainly will. I mean, we talked about his experience level, but I mean, look at this roll up here, the crucifix. But Matt Sydal, in those 20 years, he's competed all over the world, Taz, not just in the U.S., not just in Mexico, but extensively in Japan and Europe as well.
And Sydal's respected in locker rooms throughout the world, to your point. Now, Dante trying to get that cover off the double team move by him and Sydal. And Dante, completely different as far as experience, was a much younger competitor than Sydal, but kind of seasoned for his age. But starting out in the industry so young, meaning Sydal.
And Taz, earlier in this broadcast, we were talking about the influence of Matt Hardy on Private Party. Having a veteran like Matt Sydal in the corner for Dante Martin, that's huge.
It is. It's super important. It really helps. Whoa, look at that big Matt return. Big Matt return. Well, it kind of spins off of like the point you made earlier about like in Japan, how the younger wrestlers would be ringside when we were talking about with Team Taz with Hook. For younger guys to be around seasoned people, that's kind of what we're talking about here.
Yeah, and especially because Matt Sydal early in his career, very much stylistically similar to Dante Martin, both men high flyers, but Dante Martin, what a tijeras.
Insane athlete, insane freaky stuff Dante Martin can do, man.
Oh, big kick to the side of the jaw of QT Marshall. Aaron Solo coming in, taking Dante's focus off. Oh, but Solo, wow, the numbers just too much for Dante.
Yeah, they played him. The Factory played Dante there for a second. Dante thought he had one step ahead of QT, but then Solo popped him when he wasn't looking.
And we've been talking a lot about the experience of Matt Sydal, but QT Marshall, extremely well-traveled. He has been up and down the road, and he is somebody that is, he likes to think that he's underrated, that he deserves more, but he really is a tremendous professional wrestler.
Well, nice suplex there, nice suplex after into lateral press by Solo. No, you're right about QT. He is an amazing pro wrestler. I respect QT. He's my friend. He's very bitter. He has a chip on his shoulder. I think that's what makes him so excellent. He's bitter because, he feels like he's been ripped off and screwed around in this business. And sometimes that happens. But right now, Sydal is going off.
While the back heel kick from Matt Sydal staggered Aaron Solo, and Sydal the inside hook. And the brainbuster, Sydal rolls through, hooks the far leg. Whoa.
Good kick out right there by Solo.
This has been
a lot of
back and forth battle. And Aaron Solo, though, regaining the upper hand, calling in QT Marshall. Matt Sydal floats over the shoulder, catches QT, the slice and the jawbreaker combo by Matt Sydal. Whoa! Sydal, the cover, and QT with the break. That might have been it, or if not QT, or not the intervention of QT Marshall.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was smart by QT to bust that up, and now you see Solo smart, hooking that leg, grabbing Sydal, bringing it to the corner, his own corner, to tag in QT Marshall.
Oh, QT, the flat of his boot, just stomping on the jaw of Matt Sydal.
Well, these people here in this arena, in this studio, showing no respect to my friend QT Marshall.
Now they are letting QT Marshall hear it. QT can't afford to take his eye off the ball. He can't afford to let a competitor like Matt Sydal back into this match.
Like I said, he's bitter. QT's pissed off. He's got an edge on him, a chip on his shoulder. That's what makes QT so deadly in the ring. He's mad at everybody. Right now, QT and Solo have complete control. About to get side slam, maybe a backbreaker right there by QT Marshall.
QT covers lateral press, just a 2-count. Sydal fires that shoulder up off the canvas. The Factory in complete control of Matt Sydal right here. QT making the quick tag out to Aaron Solo. And Solo, the shot to the ribs of Matt Sydal. Aaron Solo keeping the pressure on Sydal, but a chopping kick and a chop to the chest.
Well, Good job by Seidel trying to mount some sort of comeback, but Solo, stomping on the chest of Matt Seidel. Telling you, it's just a great game plan by the boss of this team. Cover here, hold on. It's a great game plan by QT Marshall when he's cropped up with him and QT. So smart. Hence to my point. What I'm saying is QT Marshall doesn't get enough respect. He's a genius in this business, damn it. A genius, I say. Solo right now.
QT Marshall does have an incredible mind for pro wrestling, and he is a huge part of AEW. But right now, Matt Seidel turns the tables on Aaron Solo. Taking Solo down from the ropes. Can he make the tag out to Dante Martin? QT is the legal man for his team.
QT just slowing down everything and saying, I got control, I'm the man right now. Well, that counter.
Oh, look at it. What a counter by Matt Seidel. Dante Martin tagged in. Nice drop kick. A second one. QT comes in, throws the boot. Wow! Tremendous elevation on that shot.
No doubt Dante Martin on fire.
Swing and a miss by QT. Whoa! Dante Martin flies out, the Meteora by Matt Seidel. Look at Dante take to the skies. And Seidel as well.
Impressive insanity.
It says we have had a week of dream matches with Grand Slam. And what is Dante Martin pointing to the stage for? Look at Dante and Seidel. Stereo moonsaults to the factory on the outside of the ring. And now Dante comes in over the top, rolls up. QT goes to the outside. Dante, got his progress disrupted by Aaron Solo. Corkscrew kick. And now QT Marshall. Big power bomb. Two. No, Dante kicking out.
I thought QT had Dante in that sit-out powerbomb, but nah, didn't happen. What a main event this has been so far. Amazing stuff by these four guys.
A tremendous back and forth battle here in our main event of AEW Dark. QT makes the tag out to Aaron Solo. Oh, Dante leaps off the bottom rope, trying to make the tag out to Matt Seidel. Solo cuts him off. Dante lands on his feet, though. Leaps into the huge stunner. Matt Seidel, jumping knee strike, enziguri from Dante. Roundhouse kick from Seidel. Matt Seidel, lightning spiral on QT Marshall.
Damn. Tell you what, Dante and Seidel are fire right now.
Beautiful moonsault by Dante Martin, 2 and 3. Wow, what a victory.
The winners of this match, Matt Seidel and Dante Martin.
Let's take another look at the double jump moonsault. Amazing, boom, boom, springboard, and there it is right there. Picture perfect shades of Chris Chetty from back in the day.
Dante Martin like he's floating on air. And this team of Matt Seidel and Dante Martin tomorrow night as part of Dynamite will face off with the Nightmare families. Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson, of course, Arn Anderson will be in their corner. That's happening tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT. For Taz, I'm Excalibur. Thank you for joining us here tonight on Dark.
This is a 6-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first at a total combined weight of 679 pounds, the team of Max Caster, Serpentico, and Luther.
Taz, this is a very interesting trio we have here tonight.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd. In a weird way, I kind of dig it, though. I don't know why, but I do.
I mean, we do have a lot of surprising seeming tag teams here in AEW. Of course, we're going to have some surprising trios as Max Caster, Serpentico, and the original Death Dealer Luther make their six-man tag team debut.
Like a potpourri of gimmicks, basically. Just to be honest. That should be the name of the team.
Their opponents at a total combined weight of 532 pounds. Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus, Jurassic Express.
Man, I'll tell you, they come out explosive, and Jurassic Express, they're always out having a good time, but they also kick some ass. We've seen that.
Yeah, that's right. We have seen no shortage of physicality from Jurassic Express. They are, I mean, I guess also a very interesting and odd collection of individuals, but they complement each other so well.
The oddest is probably the smallest, and Marco Stunt. He's a complete freak. Let's be honest. I like the kid, but he's out there. Luchasaurus believes he's a dinosaur, and I'm starting to really believe he's a dinosaur. And he would probably kick my head off if I didn't think he was a dinosaur. And Jungle Boy is just
a heartthrob.
He is a heartthrob, but an amazing athlete. So, you know, that's why they've been successful. Jurassic Express, no joke, legit. Interesting to see this trio on the other side of Luther, Max Caster, and Serpentico. That too. So it's kind of like a Death Dealer, kind of a musical genius in Max Caster and Luchador.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stranger things have happened, Taz.
Probably not.
Marco Stunt starting off with Max Caster.
Big young man. He's put together.
Yeah, he's making his AEW debut.
Oh,
he's gonna freestyle?
I want to hear him.
Oh man!
I want to hear him freestyle. I love hip hop. Hey, look at Marco Stunt.
Marco just bludgeoning Max Caster. Ooh. Marco's more of a folk music fan. Reversal there by Max Caster. Marco holds on.
Picture bluegrass. But anyway.
Boop to the face. Oh, a kick there to the thigh, the outside thigh. Oh!
Just giving up a world of size to Caster. But smart what Marco's doing. Hitting, keep aggressiveness.
Marco Stunt putting those educated feetsies to use.
His foot size is a 6.
But he's hitting all 10s with those kicks. Hey, man, I can do this all night.
That was tremendous. Oh! That was a 10 for sure.
And Caster got nailed. The thing about Marco Stunt when he hits those drop kicks, they're coming from an upward angle. It's almost like a two-footed super kick there.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and now look at this.
Jungle Boy tags in, but Marco Stunt launching in with that drop kick. Jungle Boy, the running boot scrape. Cover 1, 2, no.
Strong kick out though by Max Caster. Big young man. Seems like a good athlete. Like to see him get rolling here, but you know, Marco Stunt was on fire.
And now Jungle Boy continues to rein in the shots on Caster. Sends him into the rope. Oh, plants Caster, rolls him through, and a running knee strike for good measure. Hook of the far leg.
Got the arm trapped also. Good job by Jungle Boy.
This match was very nearly over before either of his two partners got in the ring. But now, desperately.
I mean, I don't think he was looking at Caster. I mean, why would you not look at your partner? He's trying to tag you.
Serpentico and Jungle Boy trying to match speed for speed. Jungle Boy getting the better of that exchange.
Good luck with that.
But
Jungle Boy's like lightning.
Serpentico pushing him off, steps through. Oof, nice little Rana there. Sweep of the leg, cover, no. Sweep of the leg by Serpentico, cover, no. Both men springing up to their feet, and Serpentico
turns his head around to get drop kicked. All right.
He turned his back on an opponent, Taz, and that is a cardinal mistake inside the professional wrestling ring.
Yes, turned his back and then turned like his head around and then got drop kicked out of his boots. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Maybe the two bigger men here, Luchasaurus and Luther, who could snap at any moment.
The two heavy hitters of their respective teams.
Luther hates the Gun Club. Everyone hates the Gun Club. Awkward silence, and here we go.
Luther tags out immediately.
I don't know why he did that, but you know, he's got a lot of experience. Whoa.
Luchador versus Luchasaurus. This might end poorly for Serpentico.
Dinosaurs always win. I don't know where I came up with that, but okay.
Oh, what a knee! Oh,
What a knee, man. God.
And now
Serpentico's in trouble.
Just gets planted by Luchasaurus.
Oh, man, you hear him? He's like,
that Cazadora into just a suplex. Max Caster tags in and walks into the waiting arms of Luchasaurus. Oh!
Just imagine if you're Max Caster, you had to deal with an undersized, wild man in Marco Stunt. Now you're dealing with a gigantic wild man in Luchasaurus.
The kicks by Jurassic Express lighting up Max Caster. Caster gets planted on his face. Tag out. And now Marco Stunt up on the shoulders.
Getting this extra height right here. Look at this.
Launching off of Luchasaurus. And Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
Oh!
Man.
With the assist by Luchasaurus. Standing moonsault press. Marco Stunt. Rip-corded out, and the leg drop combination on Caster. Cover, 1, 2, no, Luther there. The boot to the top of the head.
Say what you want, I tell you what, that Caster's a tough dude. He took a ton of moves and still rolling. Well, not rolling, but he's awake. He's not knocked out, he's not standing.
And Luther doing the smart thing by bringing Caster and Stunt over to the corner. And now Luther. Oh my God! 1, 2, no!
Well, that was it's killing me. It was a traditional belly-to-belly suplex, I'm sure. While Luther was wrestling in high school or middle school, he learned that. Imagine him wrestling in high school with the third eye on his head, runs around with.
You think he had that third eye in middle school?
Yeah, he definitely had a third eye in middle school. Oh, that snap suplex, well done.
And floats over immediately. 2, no.
He told Aubrey, "Shut up, you don't know me."
Look at this. Marco Stunt, 1, 2, no. Luther able to kick out and just takes Marco Stunt off his feet.
What's with the high pitch? We've seen this in Luther. He's a man that big. You would think he'd have a big, bassy voice. Oh my gosh, jeez.
Different people have different voices, Taz.
Really? All right.
AEW is for everyone.
Everybody cheer you! Listen to them cheer you!
Luther just continuing to torment Stunt. Yeah.
Palm struck him right in the head. Max Caster, he wants to get a piece of Marco.
Yeah, wants a little comeuppance for those shots that. Oh, Marco was delivering earlier in the match, but Caster can't see him.
He can't get out of the blocks in this match.
And big clubbing shot by Luchasaurus. A back elbow takes Caster off his feet.
This kid's gonna have a callus on his back from hitting the mat so many times.
Oh, that downward chop and the pump kick has Serpentico rattled. He charges in and is launched high.
Oh, watch out.
Boom!
Oh, man. If he didn't roll out of the ring, he was Dunsky.
Massive kick. Oh, question mark kick there by Luchasaurus. He's got Caster staggered.
You are extinct.
Up on the shoulders. Extinction. And now, look at this. Marco coming off into the arms of Luther, but Luther, oh God.
Just used Marco's body to Luther as a weapon.
And now
this is the matchup. The matchup, well, maybe not. Serpentico is like, no, get out of there, Luther. Maybe not in that vernacular, but you get it.
The two behemoths are not going to square off.
Max Caster's still trapped.
It looks like Serpentico and Luther are, oh man!
God.
Stereo tail whips there by Jurassic Express.
I got him.
And Marco Stunt, he's trying for the choke slam.
1, 2, 3.
Teamwork makes the dream work for Jurassic Express, but it looks like Luther and Serpentico have just left Max Caster to the wolves.
I have never seen anyone get hit with more offensive moves in my life.
And
I
now,
gotta tell you.
Jungle Boy has got the SGS locked in, and that is it. End of the night.
The winner of this match is the result of a submission, Jurassic Express.
Well, Caster tapped out real quick. He had no choice. I mean, he took some beat throughout that match. Jurassic Express, they really set a tone for sure.
And Taz, whatever the logic going through Luther and Serpentico's head, they just sacrificed Max Caster. But Jurassic Express continues their dominance in 6-man competition here on AEW Dark.
Penelope Ford and Superman Kip Sabian.
Fuck you, kid! Good, good. There's the net. Yeah. Got your numbers. There we go.
What do you say, Penelope? Come on, Penelope. No. Come on, Penelope. Oh, shit. What a gentleman, Pip.
Okay. I want to wrestle. I want to wrestle. I want to wrestle. Baby, watch this one. Come on, yeah. This one's for you, Kip. One. Yeah, he is a power slam. No! Yes. No, that's not it! No! Yes.
Hey, out 10 seconds! 1, 2, 3! Can he get out? 4!
No! Penelope! Penelope!
Hey, one out, 1 and 1. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. 1, 2, out. Here we go. 3. Hey, she's not legal. Get her out of here. Hey, get him.
Hey, out. Off the rope. 1, 2. Get off the rope. Let her out. Hey, get back, kid. Come on.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, shit. Good job, Paul. Good job.
Come on, Rio.
2.
This is easy, Teddy.
You did this, Kenny. You did this.
Brett, you need to learn to count.
Get off your throne.
Come on,
Get
Rio.
off. 1, 2, 3 off the Let's go, Rio. 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 Come on. Come on, Nick. Here comes the double shoot.
Tag! 1 in, 1 out. 1.
Here we go. 2.
Hey, come on, Nick.
What's this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. You guys do it. You guys do it. You can't escape. Come on. 1, 2, 2.
Bring off. Kenny, come on.
Hang on, buddy.
1.
Left. 2. Champ! Go! Okay.
Down, Leo! Down! Hey, what are you doing? No. What are you doing, kid?
Come on, kid!
Here it is!
set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 713 pounds, the team of RSP and Chaos Project.
Well, RSP and Chaos Project, kind of an uneasy alliance already.
It's definitely a unique collaboration.
Well, very well said. Collaboration, right? Not necessarily a team.
No, definitely not a team. Just a collaboration of fellows.
Well, this building's going to erupt now for the three men who will face Chaos Project and RSP.
Oh, man.
And their opponents first, being accompanied to the ring by the Icon Sting from Seattle, Washington, weighing 170 pounds, Darby Allin.
It's always I'm sorry,
I was just going to say, every time I look at Darby Allin, guts, integrity, heart, fight, determination, all these adjectives come to mind.
All the
incredible talent.
Yeah, all the attributes to make you a great, successful pro wrestler, right? Or a successful athlete.
And at a combined weight of 475 pounds, Eddie Kingston and John Moxley.
Don Wildman Moxley. Gotta love it. This guy is super intense. And then he's out there with our crazy occasional broadcast partner, Eddie Kingston, who we know is a few cards short of a full deck. And I mean that with a lot of love. Eddie, Mr. Excitement Kingston. Have some guys walk to the ring and they just got bad intent on their brain. Somebody's going to get hurt.
I think it's a very intimidating sight to see John Moxley walk to the ring.
Oh man, John Moxley's tougher than a bag of hammers. And if Eddie Kingston doesn't hook the legs tonight on the cover, I'll never let him live it down.
We're going to keep count here, I can tell you that. John Moxley will return home to Cincinnati coming up Wednesday night, in a mere 2 days, with Dynamite live in Cincinnati. Here we go.
Definitely Eddie Kingston style, rocking and rolling right off the bat, getting into the action.
Eddie Kingston.
There he is, biting him on the ear. Such an animal. And then we've got Sting. And then Darby Allin. Look how quick Darby Allin is.
Absolutely. 2, says Bryce Remsburg, our referee for this matchup. Watch out, Darby up on top.
That's dangerous. He's maybe going for that coffin drop. Serpentico was smart enough to get out of town.
Oh, by the way, the event in Cincinnati Wednesday is at the Fifth Third Arena at the University of Cincinnati. And shotgun drop kick that time. Serpentico bounced out to the center of the ring. Darby will make a cover.
He's trying to. I think Serpentico's just squirming because he's in pain and not keeping his shoulders down.
Boy, Darby getting the face of referee Bryce Remsburg.
Notice the intensity on Darby Allin.
Yeah.
It's like Darby Allin's been pushed to the limit and come back from the other side, forged harder.
He goes for, went for a coffin drop and got upset that time by Luther on the outside. And now Darby's in trouble. Watch, John Moxley's seen enough, buddy.
He's a lunatic.
He is, man. Chair came in first.
Meanwhile, Luther doesn't care. Luther's just over here chopping meat. Look at Darby fighting back, slapping Luther across the face, and just infuriated Luther. I wonder how many frozen heads Luther has in his fridge.
Oh, come on now.
Just saying, Luther looks like a serial killer. I'm calling it now. He looks like a serial killer. Like, I would hate to be on a car ride with Luther and run out of gas. Like, he'd probably peel me and wear me for a coat.
Oh.
Poor Serpentico.
He'd sent Serpentico in, and now using Serpentico's head, slugging the midsection.
Like, Serpentico's got to have some kind of good union insurance or something.
No, I don't know, man.
It's a group health plan.
He tried to cover, and he was still woozy. Okay.
Serpentico reminds me of those old Hollywood stuntmen that got an extra bump in pay every time they got hit with something. I wonder if he gets an extra bump from Luther every time he's used as a battering ram.
And here is our first look at RSP.
You can tell by the scars, RSP is a deathmatch specialist. You see that backdrop into a kick on the way down?
RSP.
Like insult to injury.
Now, RSP comes from the same death match background as Jon Moxley. More than 70 death matches to his credit, by the way.
Wow.
So he can hurt you, man. He made his first appearance in July in AEW, now gives way to the death dealer himself, Dr. Luther. Ooh.
Dr. Luther. What is that degree in?
Pain.
Degree in death matches?
There's a death match to pain.
Mortician?
Could be. Frozen heads? I don't know.
Frozen heads? Something creepy, I promise you.
Darby's in one. Again, Serpentico, after all those things that Luther does to him, he can't really make much of a cover. He just kind of lays on him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you wonder how Serpentico might do on his own without the Luther influences. Just manhandling poor Darby. Oh, that's just so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, it just makes my skin crawl every time. I mean, Luther may be a nice man that has an adopt a puppy farm or something, but he just scares the bejesus out of me.
And meanwhile,
Eddie Kingston's changing everything. Like, what are these two lunatics doing?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
And that's Eddie Kingston for you, ruining the party. Luther and Serpentico couldn't get on the same page. And Eddie Kingston just said, that's enough of that garbage.
On the chest and on the belly.
I don't know if...
Eddie went bye-bye there for a second.
I think Eddie almost blew himself up. You know, why do one when 50 will do? Well, right now, Luther's feeling those stings.
What the hell are we watching? Oh, God. Hey, Luther ducked out of the way that time. He absorbed all those blows. And, boy, a rake to
the eyes of Eddie Kingston.
I tell you, that's the great equalizer, Paul. It's a simple thing, but a rake to the... Uh-oh.
What a good spinning back chop that caught Luther right across the side of the head. Jon Moxley says, bring it to me. Bring it to me! Bring it to me!
Jon Moxley knows all about RSP.
Yeah, he does.
And here's a pickup. Oh, an exploder that time.
Moxley just changes his brain and goes to another dimension. If his brain checks out, he turns his pain receptors off and turns his go receptors on.
The go receptors, love them. RSP now with elbow shots in the back of the head. Moxley absorbed those. Oh, man, did not duck that enziguri.
Didn't see that one. I didn't expect that either, honestly.
Wow.
You know, I didn't expect RSP to be that light on his feet.
No, me neither. He's a big guy, and he is light on his feet. Needs to get up quickly. And there he is. Oh, trying to sit out powerbomb that time.
Tell these guys have studied each other. That suplex was a page out of Jon Moxley's book.
Well, I said powerbomb, sit out, splash, and...
Here comes Eddie.
Here comes another one. Can he get it?
He's trying to get it. Looks
Serpentico.
Like
oh, he got a foot for his trouble. And paradigm shift. Oh, no, send him over the top. And here's Darby back in it. And he is a man on a mission.
Sure he is.
Which the mission would be a coffin drop.
Wow, blew the spit right out of RSP.
Or a tooth. It's over.
You don't get up from the coffin drop.
The team of John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Darby Allin.
There's that big coffin drop from Darby Allin. There's no getting up from that. RSP got the spit knocked out of him. Darby Allin hooking the leg just in case.
Your main event is an 8-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Buffalo, New York, at a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Butcher and the Blade.
I am a gigantic fan of these two men, Butcher and Blade. Veda, Tony, Schiavone, and I discussed this last week here on Dark. I'd love your thoughts on Butcher and Blade.
I am also a fan of them as a team from a distance because they are hugely intimidating.
Yes, ma'am.
Joining them from Mexico City, Mexico, at a combined weight of 383 pounds, Pentagon Jr. El Cerro Miedo, Rey Fenix, the Lucha Brothers.
Wow, what an 8-man team here. I mean, think about how the different styles between the Lucha Bros and Butcher and Blade.
I think that's what makes, well, potentially here, going to make them just off the chart in this match. You know, there's definitely a synergy and a relationship between these two great teams. And it's really a contrast of styles, to your point, Tony, which is, I think, going to make them kick ass in this match. And I did say ass.
Yes, you did.
And their opponents from Southern California, at a combined weight of 425 pounds, the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, SCU.
And this is the tag team division of SCU. And although this is a 4-on-4 matchup, what we're really looking at is a number of experienced, cohesive teams. I mean, maybe the most experienced teams in all of AEW all together in one match. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that these four teams, as individual teams, are big-time cohesiveness as the two young men coming out right now.
And their partners from a location where you need an invitation, at a combined weight of 24 ounces of vodka cranberry, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
You can't tell me that when Private Party comes out, you don't smile. You gotta smile.
I actually don't smile. Why do I have to smile?
Well, first of all, they're New York kids.
He is not smiling.
I'm not smiling.
You're not smiling? That don't make you happy?
Just because they're from New York, I have to smile now.
No, because just the fun, the exuberance, the excitement they bring to the ring. They're fun-loving kids.
And like bopping along to the fact that I use the word bop, I don't get an invitation to the Private
That's
Party.
Tremendous. Bopping by
This
you.
is
Veda, that line.
This is not my genre.
I'm just saying, shocking by the way, I'm just saying, I don't have to laugh. I respect Quinn and Cassie, what they do.
Okay, I didn't want you to laugh, just smile. No. Have you ever smiled?
Yeah, I smile when Brian Cage knocks
Ricky
somebody's
Starks
head off. Okay.
was
Ricky
just out here,
Starks, I
big
was smiling.
smile.
I was smiling like crazy. I was having a party up in here. Not a private party.
I get it. Here we go. That's because you need an invitation for that.
That's right. I don't vodka cranberry.
So in the corner here with SCU and Private Party, they were having some discussions and they looked a little heated. On the contrary, Butcher and the Blade and the Lucha Brothers, like they seemed to be all on the same page. So I'm interested to see how this plays out.
Yeah, good observation. I agree, Veda. We'll see. And now Daniel's starting out with Big Butch. I call him Butch because I'm friends with him, but that's the Butch.
Yeah, he's something else. Just as solid and as intimidating and And also very, as we've seen in the past, very, very tough to injure, to immobilize.
His body is callous. He's a rugged man. He's a salty, big, rugged man.
Look at
Look at that. That's a bad move by Daniels. Can't outpower a man like Butcher.
And Daniels a great veteran, too. He should know better.
Well, sometimes you get in the mix of things, and then you go to shoot a guy off, and you realize, okay, this guy's a monster.
Christopher Daniels did a great job. The Fallen Angel with a kick to the midsection. And here comes his partner, Frankie Kazarian. Another great veteran in this sport.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Look at this, double team. Oh, a little schoolboy action there.
A little leg sweep, flying clothesline. Good job by SCU. Well, now to power.
But it took that double team to even get the Butcher off his feet.
Correct.
And it didn't work out in the end.
It took 2 men to get Butcher off his feet for sure. And now, definitely in a tough corner is Kazarian.
Yeah, he's being cannibalized over there.
Yeah.
They all just jumping on him. And you see Pentagon, or Penta, if you will. Kazarian lands on his feet, right hand. Turns around, he's got a piece of...
Yeah, sorry, Tony.
Yeah, no, Pentagon went down. Now he's taking care of all, but as he turns back in, Blade gets him in the midsection.
And you know what? Frankie did not want to get caught in a headlock too long by Blade, so he shot Blade off quick, and now Blade goes under on that leapfrog. Frankie goes for a hip toss, and then Blade goes for a hip toss. Fireman's carry. Good job. Roll through.
Got a 1 count, says Aubrey Everett's our referee. Reverse kick.
Yeah, nice. And a rising knee. Wow. Strong short clothesline.
But I think Kazarian needs to get out of the ring here.
Yeah, he's kind of just feeling his oats right now. It might be a good time, I agree, Vader, to get one of Private Party into this matchup.
But then again, he's doing all right. I mean, sometimes you get confident.
Cover. Got 1 count. That was almost like a Russian leg sweep in a way. And now we're going to get Private Party in for the first time. Here comes Isaiah Cassidy.
Snap suplex by Frankie Kazarian. And let's see what Cassidy's got on. Just a straight heel over the top.
1, 2, and he got a 2 count.
And again, working together here, that's a good sign.
Sure. Yeah, no, agree. Well, watch Blade. He's a veteran. Cassidy shoots off Blade. Let's hang on.
Did it hooked onto the ropes, didn't he?
Veteran move.
Oh, here comes Phoenix.
Here comes the incredible Ray Phoenix.
Incredible's the word, Tone. I agree.
The things that Ray Phoenix can do. Look at that. Just a little simple leg trip. Pick up. How about that? Hurricane Rana that time by.
Kicked him right in the face. Phoenix got lit up by Cassidy.
Leg pulled out from underneath. That was a great pinning combination.
Simple and smart, right? Single leg the person and cover him. I like that, Vader. Good stuff.
Great drop toe hold.
Vader, you sound different.
Phoenix knew he was in trouble, so he got out of there. We got Pentagon in the ring here.
And we're going to see now Mark Quinn the first time.
Whoa!
And lots of tags here, frequent tags, and I like that because it keeps everyone fresh.
Sure, and it keeps your opponents off tilt a little bit. And Private Party, oh, here we go, cover. Oh, oof! Oh, Pentagon was going to kick out.
Great tandem action here.
Good front headlock, and you see how Quinn looked in the other corner, make sure nobody was coming in, Butcher or Blade or something like that, or Phoenix. That was smart, and now tagging in Daniels.
Got full control here with that wrist lock.
Christopher Daniels now pulling on the Pentagon. Tag is made.
Interestingly, they're working over the arm of Pentagon here. He's not used to being on that end of things.
No,
that's usually his deal.
I'm going to be honest. I would probably try to work on a leg for an athlete like Pentagon for what he can do. But hey, you know what? You got a 2-on-1 on the arm like that, and you frequent tags in and out by Private Party next to you. It works. Yeah, it's a good way to dislocate your elbow joint.
I want to remind you once again, as you're watching Dark, let's do the cover here first. 1, 2.
No.
As you're watching Dark here, as always, on a Tuesday, that Dynamite will come your way Saturday. That's this coming Saturday, the 22nd of August at 6 o'clock, or right after the NBA concludes.
Right, 6 p.m. Eastern. Going to be just a special night.
Yes, it is.
August 22nd on Saturday for sure.
And stay with us. We'll have the card rundown here at the end of this program here tonight. Almost like
action.
Yeah, a little sling blade maneuver that time. Tag is made.
Just like that, Pentagon turns it around.
Wow, look at this.
Blade just raining down with those blows.
I'm going to ask what got him in this mood, but I guess he's always like this.
Oh, who's he? Blade?
Yeah.
Pronouns throw me off, Tom. Look at that clothesline.
Sorry.
I don't work with pronouns. I'm a pro.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Boy, do I ever.
Maybe the lack of carbs for the blade.
Well, okay, I thought
It gets you a little hungry, a little hangry.
Okay, I don't know.
The Butcher, though, I think this is just his default mood all the time. We talk about people not smiling.
No, right. Well, Butcher, and he also has I've mentioned this before on Dark, a certain odor on him.
I've heard you say that.
Yeah.
I personally have not gotten close enough to double check.
Kind of smells like raw meat, like raw, like wet bologna, like really that kind of thing. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah. Bologna that's been in the icebox.
In the wash.
Yeah, right.
Uh-oh. Pentagon, oh my God, the pectoral region.
Oh, wow. I don't know if that was more right on the sternum, actually, it looked like.
I think you're right. Usually you would chop someone right in the upper pec. Caught Isaiah right in the, the springboard. Smoke to the head.
That was a kick right to the temple.
Sure.
And Ray Phoenix now trying to bring the other ones in. Go to him in this time. 1, 2.
Roll around, good job, spinning, just a spin drill and bridge.
Look at that.
Almost like a moodalock. Not much of a bridge there, though. But still, all of Ray Phoenix's body weight on the back of Isaiah keeps Isaiah flat in the middle of the ring. Front headlock.
Great teamwork here by the Lucha Brothers and Butcher and Blade in this 8-man main event here on Dark.
Look at that intensity. Look at Blade.
Just clubbed him right across the face.
He's such an angry SOB, that Blade. I love him. Kazarian don't know part of it. Kazarian's got a bad temper, by the way. I don't think people realize.
Oh, yeah, I know he does.
He's got a very bad temper.
It's also served him well in his career.
Yes, it has. It has.
Yeah, Frankie can be a hothead. Nothing wrong with that.
I tell you, Isaiah somehow, some ways, got to get out of that corner and get either his partner in here or Frankie or Chris Daniels, because he is going to get worn out by the Lucha Bros and Butcher and Blade.
Yeah, great teamwork here by the. There's 4 men on that side. Here's a good
standing switch right there. Oh, that was a backfire by 2 guys that don't normally do double team maneuvers.
Oh.
That was some shot.
Blade just leveled. There's a tag.
That was the opportunity that ASA needed. Look at that crossbody off the top springboard.
Yeah, Mark Quinn using the springboard, getting a lot of height, a lot of hang time on that. And now Pentagon lands on the apron. Here he goes. Pick up Ray Phoenix. And a shotgun drop kick that time at the top. Oh, and another one. Mark Quinn.
He's a tremendous athlete. Mark Quinn could do some special stuff. And now he's going for a neck break.
Oh,
right on the head.
Into a DDT. 1. Well, look. Oh, wow. Only got a 1 count out, then got his ear kicked off the boot. Here comes Frankie Kazarian.
Inverted DDT like a slop drop, and then boom, just kick to the face. And look at Blade. Oh,
Watch
got caught with that exploder suplex. I used to call that a high collar suplex. Now the kids are calling it an exploder. But look at Phoenix. Backspin kick, knocking the head off of Daniel.
Oh boy, then Mark Quinn comes in. Boy, Ray Phoenix bounced right back up. Inzaguri took him down.
And everybody's down now.
Guys are turning it up.
They are turning it up, Taz, you're right.
I think everyone's just trying to collect themselves here. We got Christopher Daniels and Pentagon pulling themselves up in the corners. They might be the freshest men here.
There comes.
Daniels got tagged in, as did Pentagon.
Wow, they both came across. Let's remember that when the first AEW Tag Team Tournament began, the Lucha Brothers and SCU had their problems.
Sure did. And you see those problems are continuing.
Yeah.
Chop.
Oh, it was the problems that took really Christopher Daniel out of the tournament.
Zero fear. Just saw a tag. I believe it was Isaiah.
Was it tag made?
I believe there was a tag. It was very quick. Look at that. Uranagi right there. Now going for best moonsault ever, but it got caught. Yeah, I think that was Isaiah who got tagged. I thought it sort of quick.
It was. I don't think Pentagon realizes it.
No, I think you're right.
Both men over the top. Down to the floor they go. And look at the bodies. Meanwhile, 2 remain in the ring. Well, maybe 3. Kazarian getting up on the left of your screen there. No fear. Package.
Oh, driver. God.
Oh, down goes 1, 2, and Kazarian made a save.
Yeah, Kazarian just running his shoulder right in. Now here comes Blade, guys.
Blade just tagged himself in.
Yeah, he sure did. He tagged himself in. You're right, Ben. And now Blade sends Kazarian outside. He tags his big partner Butcher in. And right now, Christopher Daniel is in trouble. That will pick up. Oh!
This could be it.
I think it might be.
1,
Daniel's
2,
just done.
3, it's over.
The winners of this match, the team of the Lucha Brothers and the Butcher and the Blade.
I'll tell you, a lot of action in that one. All 4 men.
Very physical. Very awesome main event we had here, guys.
It really was. So it was a great main event. And
we got a little bit of a stare down here between Frankie Kazarian and the Butcher.
let's take a look at it once again.
Yeah, sure thing here. You see Butcher hold it up and slight the land that suplex right on the knees, the shin area. Kidneys first goes Daniels onto Blade shins, and that's it. Awesome stuff.
A little bit of dissension here.
Yeah, interesting.
Introducing first, to be accompanied to the ring by Penelope Ford from Kingston, Norfolk, England, weighing 181 pounds, super bad kick.
Whoa,
whoa, look at Joey. Oh! Joey Janela coming from behind. And he rolls him up. Oh, here he goes. 1, 2, no. Penelope Ford actually breaking up the pinfall. That might have been it. I think he's trying to challenge for John Moxley's shortest match record here in AEW.
Almost got it. Penelope helped out there. And
oh, look at this. Penelope Ford launching off the... Oh!
Tough way to handle your ex-boyfriend.
And Taz, that's exactly the source of the hostilities between Penelope Ford and Joey Janela, and I guess Kip Sabian, is that Joey and Penelope used to date. Oh!
Oh no, wow. Oh, Penelope got nailed there.
Penelope got clipped by the ankle of Janela Sabian.
Someone better check her out. That was... She really got popped bad there.
And
hope she's okay.
Oh! The sledge to the spine by the bad boy, Joey Janela, who is still out for revenge against Kip Sabian.
Again, this is Falls Count Anywhere, so it is what you're hearing it is. That pinfalls can happen anywhere, hence why the referee is following the two combatants around in Janela and Sabian.
Yeah, Rick Knox, I mean, I guess made a mistake, but not technically, by being in the ring for this Falls Count Anywhere matchup.
Well, he's used to being in the ring. Yeah. Rich likes the ring, so Rick, I should say.
Oh! Sabian slammed into those barricades.
Yeah, his body really, lit up into that steel, and Janela just raining down with those shots. Listen, ex-Cowboy, we know it's well documented the hatred between these two guys, and hey, like we've seen a lot in life, there's a lady in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So, it happens.
It happens, but it's about so much more than that. It's about these guys fighting for their place here in AEW in the early days. Oh, look at this.
Watch out!
Oh, my God!
Whoa.
Penelope Ford diving off the stage.
That was awesome. Holy cow. Well, I guess Penelope's okay. That was sick.
Leaping off the stage with a crossbody to take out Joey Janela on the floor. And she has turned the tide of this matchup in the favor of her boyfriend, Kip Sabian.
The advantage definitely towards Kip now, and he definitely taking advantage of Joey on it. Again, it's all legal. It's Falls Count Anywhere, so for Penelope to do that, it's all good.
Oh! Janela, though, counters. That thrust kick to the jaw, knocking Sabian back. Penelope, went for the cartwheel elbow, but Janela just simply moved out of the way.
It's like a 2-on-1 match.
And Penelope Ford making the cardinal mistake of professional wrestling. You take your eyes off your opponent. Oh, look at this. Sabian!
On his feet.
Off the barricade, making it look easy, Taz.
Yeah, he's so athletic, Kip Sabian, there's no doubt. And he's also got a definite mean streak, but you got to do that with someone like a Joey Janela. And as you pointed out, ex-Cowboy, these guys know each other so well. Joey Janela, is known in the industry for just being wild as hell and just taking chances in matches for years.
A well-known risk taker, Joey Janela is. And now Kip Sabian captures the leg, rolls through, and actually, no, he has the head captured. You can see he's got that left leg on the instep of Joey Janela's knee.
That's tough, yeah, and to your point, it keeps your opponent's hips close to your hips. When you have that tightness, it's really tough to move. As you can tell here, you don't have to be a wrestling scientist to figure it out. It's tough for Janela to get out of this thing here.
Yeah, Janela is captured in almost a 3-in-1. He's got the pressure on the neck, the shoulder, and the abdomen.
You don't expect to see a guy getting stretched in a falls count anywhere.
No, but that goes to Kip Sabian's roots in the British style of wrestling, using those effective holds.
Well, catch methods, yeah, the catch methods for sure. And Janela now with these hard chops.
But Joey Janela from the mean streets of Asbury Park, New Jersey, they have a different style of catch-as-catch-can over there, I understand, Taz.
Yeah, I've been to Asbury Park many times. There's mean streets there, for real. So that's no lie.
And Janela.
Kip's trying to get out of.
Yeah, he's
trying to get out of Asbury or Atlanta.
Yeah, looking for any sort of egress here in the State Farm Arena. And what a reception we've had here, Taz, in Atlanta, and specifically in the State Farm Arena. The folks at State Farm have been nothing short of wonderful.
Yes, awesome. Watch out. Oh, my God.
Oh! But just as I say that, Janela delivering a wonderful boot to the jaw of Kip Sabian. I guess wonderful all depends on whether you're on the giving or receiving end of it.
Correct. It was wonderful for Joey. And again, these shots here by Janela. Again, if you're just joining in here, this is falls count anywhere between Kip Sabian and Joey Janela.
And now, headed up the stairs here.
You know, I tell you, Excalibur, in my career, like I've had a lot of these matches, we called them, you know, FTW rules. It was falls count anywhere, and it takes a lot out of your body, out of not just your opponent, if you're even offensive, but on yourself. It really is. So, you know, you're fighting a lot on the cement, on the concrete. You see them on the steps. Now Janela's got himself a little mizu. That's water.
That's water in Japonesa.
Yeah. Look at you.
And I never knew that's what FTW stands for. It's kind of interesting that you didn't abbreviate the first letters of the word. You actually went for the last letter in the second word, and what is that, the fourth letter in the, in the last word?
Yeah, gentleman. Unlike Joey Janela, who's not being gentlemanly-like in this match, and you can't blame him. Watch out, though. Look to this.
He launched off the barricade, but got a chair right in the face from Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian had to do something because he was just getting taken advantage of by Joey. Had all the momentum, you know, so he had to do something, and it's legal.
And
why not?
And this is the type of match that favors Joey Janela. An aggressive, all-out brawl.
Yeah, but look at Kip Sabian. I mean, he's motivated by Penelope. I get it, but here comes Kip again.
Sabian. Oh, no! For the drop kick to Janela on the chair, but Janela dodging out of the way. Damn. And Sabian, his lower back.
Let's take a look.
That's a prosthetic leg.
Prosthetic leg Jones. Watch out.
And look at
that, man. That was nuts.
Sabian's lower back colliding with that chair. And now Janela.
Yeah, he's got it.
Got the prosthesis. The right hand.
He's got the gimmick leg.
And now Joey Janela with the running boot to the face.
Like a running mafia kick, kinda. It was very nice of that gentleman. Only Joey Janela can pull something off like that.
And Kip Sabian left without a leg to stand on as Joey Janela.
That was funny.
Looking for the hardware underneath the ring.
Uh-oh. And look at Penelope. She don't want no part of her new boyfriend, her current boyfriend, going through a table.
Yeah, usually breakups don't end quite this ugly.
Yeah, this thing, yeah. How long were they together, do you know?
Off and on, a couple years.
That must have been nuts. That's a whole nother story.
Get Joey drunk enough on White Claw, he'll tell you sometime.
I'm good.
You've heard enough breakup stories in your life.
Exactly.
And Janela now bringing Sabian over to that table.
Well, the proverbial bad intentions on the mind of Janela. Kip Sabian
Trying to hoist up.
Oh, buddy, he's in deep trouble.
Super bad, but Sabian escapes.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, half and half suplex. 1, 2, no! On the ring apron, very nearly defeating Joey Janela.
Yeah, smart. You got a good base on the ring apron that's well documented. You know, that is the hardest area, hardest part of the ring. So if you're going to hit a maneuver like that, why not?
Yeah,
really,
the firmest footing.
Correct, for your footing. But the landing is hellacious. Oh, God, this is going to be hellacious.
Sabian.
Oh, no.
With Janela.
Watch that table don't flip up. This is nuts.
Oh!
What the hell?
That twisting neck breaker through the table.
He's got to
1,
get it. He's got
2.
it. He's got it.
No! Janela from that pit of a table, able to somehow raise his shoulder up, Taz.
Now Penelope grabbing another table for Kip. Let's take a look here to your point, Excalibur. Oh, look at that.
A twisting neckbreaker. Sabian come crashing down on top of Janela. Getting it from all sides there was the bad boy.
You know, listen, I understand it's false count anywhere and stuff like that, but Penelope, really, it's assisting heavily for Kip in this thing.
Oh! Using that shard of a table to just bludgeon Janela.
Yeah, that hurts. I'm telling you, I've had that feel.
Yeah.
That sucks, trust me.
And Penelope and Kip pulling out a second table.
Wow. Well, he's definitely got something in mind, Kip. Setting up 2 tables, so, man, he trying to figure out what he's thinking of doing here.
Kip Sabian and Joey Janela fighting tooth and nail, but Penelope Ford has been the difference maker in this matchup, Taz.
Massive assist to Kip. Uh-oh. Going for a big vertical suplex here as Excalibur off that bottom rope. That's where the footing is.
Yeah, and he's using that bottom rope as leverage.
Like a springboard-esque.
It would propel Janela higher and further out through those tables.
Yeah, great observation. You're spot on, man.
Sabian.
That's why Penelope's moving the table. She sees that shifting over.
Trying to reposition it. Oh, the headbutt from Janela.
Some headbutt. Hell of a headbutt.
Big right hand there from the bad boy. Janela.
Oh, no.
The lip ahead of Steve. Elbow. Sabian knows he's in trouble. He hangs on desperately. You can see, actually, he clinched those hands together to prevent himself from falling.
Look at Penelope. She's not done.
She's headed up top.
What the?
The flying hurricane Rana takes down Janela. Penelope Ford. Cartwheel into the spear.
God, she really hates Joey.
And now charging in. Sent up and over the top. Oh, the paintbrush across the face of Janela. Penelope headed up top once again. Cross body.
Oh, no, Joey, don't do it.
Joey hangs on.
Put it down, Joe. Don't do it. Oh, no.
Got Penelope.
Joey, don't do it. No!
Launches her into Kip Sabian into the tables. I am the table, says Joey Janela, launching Penelope Ford into Kip Sabian.
Look at this. I did not think Joey would do it. I mean, I understand how pissed he must be because of how much Penelope interjected herself in this match, but...
And look at how Sabian fell. It was almost like a Russian leg sweep on Penelope on that other table.
Crazy.
No good way to land in that exchange.
Penelope, she's got to get like backstage and get out of this area. I don't want to see that girl get hurt.
No, but I mean, she keeps repeatedly putting herself in harm's way, Taz. That's the problem.
I understand, but you know, you're right. I mean, you're right, but still, someone's got to get her the hell out of here. Oh no. Oh man,
Joey Janela with that kendo stick.
This is going to be ugly.
Oh God. A swing and a home run shot. The bad boy puts away super bad.
Yo.
Wow. Bad boy, Joey Janela.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I've seen in my career guys get hit with kendo sticks a lot. And you know what I mean and where I mean. That shot right there to the back of the skull and side of the head and the ear area, the way Joey swung that Singapore cane, that kendo stick, holy cow. That was vicious.
Joey Janela swung for the fences with that kendo stick, and he just put the likes of Kip Sabian out here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Swung with just insane intentions of hurting badly Kip Sabian.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the librarian Leva Bates, the librarian Peter Avalon, and Brandon Cutler.
Well, it's a shame they're coming out to Cutler's music because I love when Peter Avalon does the a cappella rendition of his.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. You know, it's like you got Avalon, you got Leva. They're both librarians. I guess they want to individually be referenced as librarians instead of saying the librarians.
Right, yes.
But Cutler is not a librarian.
No, he is,
Right, he's big and he's got the magic ball. The mystic ball, yeah.
And their opponents, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 390 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks have a big matchup on their hands. Oof. Monfetti flying high here in Daly's place.
It's pretty cool, yeah, awesome stuff.
But they've got a big matchup on their hands coming up at Fyter Fest, Taz. They will be teaming up with FTR for the first time ever to take on Butcher and Blade and the Lucha Bros, Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr.
Listen, that match come Fyter Fest is going to be absolutely wild and insane. I would say I'm looking forward to watching it, but I'm going to be focused with Brian Cage as we get ready to go after that championship. But that match you just referenced with those four awesome teams will be amazing, and I'm definitely going to check it out at Fyter Fest. Looking forward to seeing it.
Fyter Fest, our epic two-week event, starting tomorrow night on TNT, 8/7 Central. It is free wherever you get Dynamite. You will get Fyter Fest. All AEW World Championships will be on the line. You don't want to miss a minute of it.
Yeah, amazing that how awesome that there's no charge. And just watch this to be blunt. I mean, that's awesome.
It's a pay-per-view card on
×2
free TV.
Yeah. So let's go behind there and a switch by Cutler on Matt on Jackson. Drop toe hold. Well done.
Cutler and Avalon have been engaged in what has been referred to as the race to the bottom. The first man to get a victory inside an AEW ring. I mean, if they got a victory here tonight over the Young Bucks, it would be a seismic shift in the tag team division, Taz.
Those that don't understand seismic, that means it'd be a huge
earth-shaking.
Upset. Yeah, earth-shaking upset. So, hate to kind of leave the audience, but you're exactly right. But I'm looking forward to this because it seems to be a great drop kick there by Matt with an arm drag, and you can just see the movement, how quick Matt Jackson is, and Cutler's trying to just catch up to that speed, man. It's just that's tough when you deal with the Bucks. They move quick.
As Matt tags out to the younger brother, Nick comes in with that double sledge on the outstretched arm of Brandon Cutler, and now trying to pull that shoulder out of socket.
Yeah, really, to your point, Excalibur, really wrenching that shoulder. Good, quick ukemi roll, and then look at that, just keeping up. Good job by Cutler. Switching it up.
Yeah, maintaining control of the wrist of Nick Jackson. Peter Avalon not interested in the tag.
Mustache Jones, yes, Peter Avalon, sketchy city, for sure.
Cartwheel there by Nick Jackson. Ooh, Cutler threw that wild right hand. Nick was able to catch him. Oh, man, that was a nasty spill into those stairs.
Right on his ass.
And now Nick with the tag.
Quick tag.
Cutler puts on the brakes. Kazajora into the cutter. Combination there by the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks always bring that energy, that exuberance. High athletic men, these the Jackson brothers are. Another arm drag. Great job into an arm bar.
And Taz, remember when Matt Jackson returned from the quarantine, the first time we saw him, it was all in the build-up to that Stadium Stampede match. He tweaked his rib, but now it seems that the rib injury has healed because the Young Bucks are firing on all cylinders here tonight.
Yeah, they do look great, I have to say. And it's tough to recover from a rib injury, as you know, that little cartilage, and those little cartilages there, it takes time to really heal up. excellent drop toe hold while Nick tags. And man, what a great leg drop.
And Taz, to your point, I mean, if you have a rib injury like that, the only thing that will allow it to heal up is time off. And unfortunately for the Young Bucks, it's not a luxury that Matt Jackson has.
No, and you're right. I mean, you have a rib injury. There's nothing for those that don't know, there's really nothing you can do for that. You can't ice it, you can't wrap it, tape it, surgery, nothing. Just got to rest. And Avalon, well-placed knee there from the apron. Tagged himself in.
Tagged himself in, but, you know, could be looking to exacerbate that injury on Matt Jackson. And Cutler pleading with Avalon.
I mean, you would think Avalon for a librarian would be much smarter, right? I mean, he should know he's not legal.
And Cutler and Avalon cannot get on the same page.
You're dealing with the Young Bucks, you better be on the same page.
Boot to the midsection there by Avalon.
It's kind of weird.
Now, look at that, Matt Jackson assisted by Nick, and a stereo drop kicks there from the Young Bucks.
And you see the chemistry between the Bucks, the timing of everything. Look at this, everything's just, it's amazing. All the years and hundreds upon hundreds into thousands of matches that the Bucks have had, their chemistry have had, I should say, their chemistry is tremendous.
And not only that, not only the in-ring experience, the hours and the miles on the road, in the air, everywhere they've gone, the Young Bucks have been inseparable. And they are, I mean, you know, tag teams from birth, but the same thing can be said about the Lucha Brothers, who the Bucks will be facing off with, part of that 8-man tag team.
From birth if Matt is older?
You know what I mean. Oh, Nick's birth. Oh. Put on the brakes before running over Leva. Hit that back elbow.
Look at Avalon now. It's got maybe a back suplex. Oh, look at that. Nice tag, unbeknownst to Avalon. That's the legal man.
Atomic drop there. Has Nick Jackson in the corner as Avalon laying in some rights.
That's still legal. Believe me, he's tagged in. There you go! Oh!
Wow. Big misdirect there by the Young Bucks.
Yeah, when you get hit like that, just a spear type deal from misdirection, man, it hurts like hell because you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, that blindside spear, you're not able to brace for it. It just completely takes you off your feet, takes you out of the game.
And he's just totally, Matt Jackson just
front chancery.
Front face lock, front chancery, just keeping Avalon on the mat. Just putting all this weight as he hoists his body in the air like that, brings it back down, makes the choke even tighter.
That's right. It's I mean, well, that's a bit of a misnomer. I'm sorry to correct you, but it's not technically a choke. It's actually across the carotid artery. It's cutting off the blood flow to the brain.
Listen, I call anything where there's a clasp around the throat a choke. No, but it is. I mean, you're not incorrect. I'm not incorrect either. It's kind of like, that gray area to the point, though. You know, seriously.
Yeah. And now the Bucks coming in. Tag team precision there. Ooh! Oh, the running knee strike. Hook of the far leg. No, Avalon able to kick out.
And you know, I don't want to be petty. No, here's the thing. I don't like to be corrected, especially when I'm correct. Just saying.
But yes, technically, chokeholds across the windpipe in pro wrestling are illegal.
Yeah, well, to me, I look at it dojo style. You know, when you get any kind of a clasp around the throat, it's a version of a choke. But I understand what you're saying.
The term is interchangeable.
We're both right. I'm just right, more right. You know what I mean?
Matt Jackson calling for the super kick party on Avalon. Avalon dodges it, ducks the lariat attempt, comes back double, clothesline, both men go down.
Turning point right here. Who's going to get to their partner quicker? Looks like Matt Jackson might have that advantage.
Nope, Avalon.
Maybe not. Wow.
Cutler now tags in. Matt charges. Nobody home. Nick charges. Ooh, a little bit of 15% there from the Young Bucks. Cutler comes over the rising Gamengiri. Wild swing and a miss there by Matt Jackson. And now Cutler bringing in Nick the hard way.
Cutler
to the outside. Big shot has got the Young Bucks on their back foot, Taz.
Cutler, the proverbial house on fire. The house just cooled off.
Yeah, the fire department came to town. Avalon. Low bridge there on Matt and Cutler. Tope suicida sends both of the Bucks crashing into the barricade.
Man, how about Cutler and Avalon? Didn't expect this here against the Bucks.
Matt Jackson on hands and knees, getting up to his feet. Brandon Cutler lying in wait, cross body. 1, 2.
Oh, whoa.
Taz, you and I were thinking the same thing.
Yeah, man. And I tell you what, this is kind of getting me leaning towards rooting for Avalon and Cutler. Love a good upset victory. Didn't happen yet, but we'll see.
The Bucks might be overlooking Cutler and now here's the thing. This is what plagued their team. They cannot coordinate their assault.
Not a bickering.
Look at Avalon and Cutler saving one another. And now some teamwork there finally.
It was actually pretty good. And so was that.
Leg lariat off the back of Avalon, and Tazler finally starting to put things together.
Say it ain't so. Uh-oh.
Avalon, huge swinging DDT.
Here comes Cutler now, incoming. Wow!
Big elbow drop. 1, 2, no!
Man, I do not think Matt and Nick expected this. There goes Nick now, chucked out.
Cutler and Avalon with Matt Jackson isolated in the center of the ring. No man, no respite on the corner.
Maybe for a double vertical suplex, but
nope, Matt able to kick his legs free. Release Northern Lights suplex.
×2, I love it.
And you can see Matt clutching that left arm close to those ribs, Taz.
Yeah, that's the thing. You mentioned that rib injury he has, and look at Nick Jackson now. Don't let Nick get rolling. Just, watch out. Oh, wow, planted. He's face first.
Spiked Avalon and went out to the outside on Cutler. And now Avalon on roller skates. Oh, jeez. Brutal shots from the Young Bucks. Kick to the knee. And now they've got Avalon set up. BTE trigger.
Dunsky, forget about it.
Cover. 3, and that is it.
The winner of this match, the Young Bucks.
Many spurts right there through that match for Avalon and Cutler. Just wasn't enough for, one of the greatest teams in the world today in the Young Bucks. I'll tell you what, hell of a matchup in my view. Good stuff.
Let's take another look at some of the action. This was the end of the night. It was academic from there, you might say, Taz.
Yeah, just crushing Avalon's facial area and that almost knocked off that porn-like mustache. Close.
That BTE trigger.
Adult film mustache. Take the high road.
That was the end of the night for Avalon. A great outing for Avalon and Cutler, but the Bucks showing they are in top form headed into Fyter Fest tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT.
This is a trios tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring at a total combined weight of 510 pounds, the team of Matt and Mike Seidel and Danny Limelight.
You know, Tony, I gotta say, when I look at these three gentlemen, I gotta say, that's probably a fun time to hang out with those three guys.
Well, they certainly feel good about themselves, and they better be, because they got quite a trio that they have to meet here in one of our feature events here. Back we go to Justin Roberts.
And their opponents first, from Osaka, Japan, weighing 231 pounds, Konosuke Takeshita.
We saw this young man before. What an incredible athlete. His poise, his execution in the ring. This guy just reeks of stardom, Tony.
Absolutely. Takeshita, second appearance here on Elevation.
And joining them, the team of MT Nakazawa and the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega!
He's mad about being on Elevation.
Well, I mean, I can understand. He's probably got a lot on his plate. He is the AEW World Champion. I thought he was coming over. I was going to thank him for being on Elevation.
Well, I think it's a big deal, man. It is a big deal now.
I mean, the world champion of AEW is here on Elevation.
That's right, and he is pissed.
He's upset.
Well, I'll tell you what he might be upset about, Paul. Let's take a look back at the House That Always Wins on April 9th in a big six-man tag where the team of Kenny Omega, Michael Nakazawa, and Takeshita lost to the Seidels
in the dead triangle. How about that big win and loss?
Seems like Omega's collecting quite the stable.
And Matt Sydal has more than enough reason why to get in Kenny's face. Look at Nakazawa.
Nakazawa can't use that. I got a phone call because his boss is in the ring with him.
Absolutely.
No more of those tricks.
Well, something's up here. I don't know what it was. Oh, he can. They are going to communicate from inside out. Is someone? Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh man.
Well, I mean, I would hope the world champion have a.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. They're talking to each other. You can't just talk. Guys, you are 15 feet away from each other. You're well past social distancing here. Let's go. Oh. Well, that time Nakazawa moved so fast he went. Let's see if we can listen in. This may be the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of stuff.
I've been around a long time too,
okay.
Tony. But you know, this is.
All right, Kenny. The world champion going to wrestle with a headset on?
I understand this in a football game when you have to get a coach has to get a play to the quarterback. But
right. Yeah.
Don't even talk to me about that. You shut up about that. Not happening.
He and obviously Rick Knox have problems. Speaking of problems,
this is a little hard for me to watch.
Yeah, this thing with the Young Bucks is just mind-numbing, to be honest with you. I guess friendship trumps all, right?
Well, Kanosko's a little baffled about what's going on.
Yeah.
If Takeshita can get in there and get the momentum rolling a little bit with Danny Limelight.
He's a heck of an athletic specimen, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He just looks like a star.
Yes, he does.
Moves like a star.
Absolutely.
It's funny, you're in this business long enough, Tony, you can take a look at a guy in 20 seconds and know, hey, that's the real deal.
Danny Limelight, we found out a lot about him earlier in this. Oh!
A lot of height on that.
Yeah. Here's a one.
Good kick out by Danny Limelight.
Yeah, Limelight's got a lot of reserve, Paul. I know that comes from his years in the military, but he can take a lot of punishment. Full arm drag and twist, and now here comes the world champion. Kenny Omega up on the top, middle turnbuckle, double axe handle. Down on Limelight.
There's our world champion there. I guess he put his phone call on hold.
Thank goodness. Pay attention to the match, and here is MT. Nakazawa with a double axe handle after Kenny, the world champion, held it all. And I can't get over that Kenny is like, who booked me here? Who wrote this? What am I doing here? What? You know what? It's a big deal to have you here, man.
And you're the world champion.
Exactly.
That's what world champions do.
Exactly. Well, he's calling the shots here. As a matter, look at this. Oh my goodness! Either side, down on the shoulders and the elbows.
Just compressing those shoulder joints. Just that stretches the shoulder. All that weight goes on the corner of the elbow, pulls the shoulders out of socket. It's just painful.
Is it me, or is there a lot of tagging between Nakazawa and Omega and not much Takeshita here?
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got a great relationship, Nakazawa and Omega do. Obviously, they're on the phone together all the time.
Yeah.
So, but that's smart, too. That's veteran leadership by the world champion. Tag in and out, always a fresh guy in. Keep the opponents guessing.
Using that double axe, and boy, Kenny is just browbeating Danny Limelight.
And that's not really fair. Danny Limelight's
And wait, look, Omega's now standing in front of Takeshita.
And they both go Danny Limelight taking out the trash.
Absolutely. Here comes Limelight. There he goes over the top.
Wow, right on the world champion. If you're going to make a statement, make it. Radioactive Poppy.
Boy, and Omega's reaching for people in the stands. He's out of his mind. This got to be the work of Don Callis. The big matrix move that time by Mike Sydal.
Nice Seguri.
Absolutely. And here comes the moonsault, Sandy moonsault. 1, 2, no, wow.
Almost got a cover. Right now, MT Nakazawa's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
As he should be. Look at that flexibility. Nakazawa tried to get out of that, and Matt Sydal was able to redirect that kick and still make contact.
Matt and Mike together, knees from the top. Double team. That should do it. 1, 2. Oh, no. Nakazawa's out of it.
Reaching for the stars on that one. What do you think has better chemistry? 2 brothers or an assistant and a boss?
I would think 2 brothers would.
You would think.
They don't need headsets to
They
communicate.
don't need headsets.
That's
exactly my point. See, every day you and I are getting closer and closer.
Oh, boy.
That was unnecessary.
Here goes Nakazawa. What? Oh, boy.
Oh, that might get you in trouble,
That
Nakazawa.
would get you in trouble. Takeshita down to check on Omega. Meanwhile, Nakazawa picking up Seidel. Big fall-away crucifix that time. And both been
Nakazawa's
hurting.
in trouble. He
Yeah.
needs to get a tag out.
And he tags back in the world champion. I'm telling you, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but Takeshita's the odd man out here. It's a pickup. And a backbreaker from Kenny Omega. Big cover. 1, 2. Only got a 2 count, and Mike Seidel's out
I
of it.
think you're seeing as part of the stress that Kenny Omega's feeling. Kenny feels like he has to do everything. Everything is his responsibility. Too much is being asked of him. Just in the match. Like he's giving Takeshita grief right now because Kenny thinks he has to do it all. All he had to do was tag in Takeshita. All he had to do was tag.
Right, but he told Takeshita, he said, put the boot up, and it wasn't there. So he's angry.
He's angry.
Man,
I think maybe the stress of being the AEW World Champion, maybe it's getting to Kenny.
That could be it, or the fact that he has to deal with Don Callis on a daily basis.
Oh, that's true.
Could be getting to him, too. Here's a tag, and the world champion, Kenny Omega, is back in.
You know, I met Don Callis one time and my hair fell out.
I can see. And a double back elbow.
Double back elbow. They work good there.
And Nakazawa up. Takeshita is down on the floor. Look at this.
You see Kenny Omega just light into Matt Sydal like this. It's a little bit more that's necessary. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like he's trying to work some frustrations out. A nice elbow.
1, 2, no. And Seidel is out. Kenny not much of a cover that time. Look at Kenny just looking in the cover, or in the corner, I should say, and holding up Matt's hair, pulling on the trunks.
Nice block by Matt Sydal.
Nicely done, man. Just drop down.
Drop those hips. Double your weight.
Oh, Kenny slugs him, man. Double axe handle coming up here.
That shot right between the shoulder blades. Serves 2 purposes. 1, it knocks the breath out, and 2, it'll make your hands go numb. Get a good shot between the shoulder blades like that, Tony, your hands will go numb.
Yeah, I would imagine so, man.
Yeah.
Thank God that's never happened to me. And a pickup.
Did you see that? He kneed him, Kenny Omega in the top of the head. Matt Sydal was able to knee Kenny Omega in the top of the head and counter that suplex.
Kenny's going to take care of the corner here, Paul. Oh, boy. Spin wheel kick. Man, he just got right up in here.
Effort by Matt Sydal, but he needs to make a tag. He's in pretty rough shape.
Omega is going to make a tag. Takeshita's in.
Wow, look at that athleticism. That was halfway across the ring.
And Danny Limelight. Wow. Tijeras take over. And a pickup. And a block. Oh, and a kick in Zaguri. Outside in. Here's Limelight from the top, showing his athleticism. Wow, it's almost like a blockbuster move from the top. Neckbreaker 1, 2. And he almost pinned Takeshita. How
See
about
the
that?
intensity level of Danny Limelight pick up with this kind of competition. Like, I see Danny Limelight, and I've watched him a lot. His game has really picked up in this match.
Here are the Seidel brothers, and here comes Limelight. Oh, 1 too many that time. Down go the Seidel brothers. Takeshita with Limelight, and Nakazawa is going to follow in. Here comes the world champion. Leaping elbow strike, a pickup. Oh, and a sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, no, he kicked out.
Kicked out Danny Limelight.
Oh, boy, and Kenny could not believe it. He thought Kenny just calling the shots.
I thought
now.
it was over, too. I'll be honest with you, I did. Great endurance, intestinal fortitude, Danny Limelight.
Reverse atomic drop, pick up by Nakazawa. There's one there. 2 of them setting up Kenny for the pickup. Oh, boy, head first he goes. The Kataro Crusher put him down. And now here comes Takeshita, running lariat. That maybe do it. 1, 2. No, he's out of that.
Danny Limelight. Wow.
Frustration is setting in here, Paul.
It's setting in, but man, you gotta love the courage and the heart of Danny Limelight right now. I mean, taking that kind of a shellacking and still kicking out. Love it.
Yeah, and Kenny is, well, he says that's it, man. He is seething here.
He's walking around talking to himself. Yeah.
And
it's not a good thing.
This could be Snapdragon time.
Oh no.
Limelight is it. I don't know. He's trying to fight it. Yeah, he's trying to fight it off, but you can't fight off this much longer.
He's got it locked in. He's trying to squat and drop his hips. He's trying to. He's trying to block it. See, Limelight's trying to get his hand. He got out of it.
He got out of it. It was kind of like a full Nelson, which is the prelude to the Snapdragon. Spinning elbow that time by Kenny Omega. And he's going to do it this time. No, Limelight lands on his feet. Kenny moved out of the way of that one. Kenny's got him again. Uh-oh, one-winged angel coming up here. You can see it. Limelight fighting. He fought off again. Sends Kenny to the corner. Danny Limelight's fighting out of all these things.
I'm telling you.
That's from the top. How about Mike Seidel, or is that Matt?
That was Matt.
That was Matt. Over the top. Oh, boy.
Top rope, jumping, spinning DDT.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was close.
How close was he to pinning the world champion? My God.
Danny Limelight is really tearing the house down right now in this match.
Yes, sir. He's showing us something here, buddy.
Like he sees opportunity to show what he's got, and he's bringing every bit of it.
And here's Mike Seidel now getting the tag from, well, and watch out, Nakazawa up on top.
Take that with you.
Yeah, a little boot to the face. Moving out of the way is Mike Seidel. Kenny ducked out of the way. Kenny's got him with the Snapdragon. Wow. Reaches out. Takeshita comes in.
That Snapdragon was so vicious. I don't even know if anything else is necessary.
Man, I just Seidel up in the corner. And a running boot or a pump kick, if you will. He's got him up. And a brainbuster suplex. And that may do it. 1, 2, and no! Boy, the resiliency of the Seidels and Danny Limelight.
This has really turned into a battle here on Elevation. I tell you, for a guy that was mad about being here, this has been one hell of a match.
Had a steam, missing a lariat, and a roll-up.
That flexibility, the
1,
Yoga monster.
2, no. The catch up.
Oh! That was in there.
You're right, that fell in, man.
You know, Mike Seidel should have hooked an arm, rolled him over, and tried for a cover.
I agree. And
Takeshita was in trouble.
And meanwhile, Nakazawa sending down one of the Seidels, Matt, and working on Mike. And, well, I have no idea what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, but down goes Nakazawa. That we know. And meanwhile...
Look how Mike Seidel is trapped here. Oh, no. Kenny's actually holding that leg. It's inverted.
Comes across.
Oh! Across the ring. Double drop kick from the top rope. Mike Seidel. It's over. Got to be.
On the back of the head. Picks him up. Oh! Big time gut buster. Boy, a lot of offensive moves from Takeshita.
Look at the strength of Takeshita right here.
Waistlock over the top. 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, Konosuke Takeshita and Team Nakazawa, and the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega.
Tell you what, Paul, that was a great trios match.
That was an incredible trios match, and everybody knew they were in there with the AEW World Champion, and everybody's game was brought up.
Here's another angle of this.
Look at that bridge. His face is touching the other side of the mat.
And there's your winners in this trios match. Paul White, I'm Tony Schiavone. We appreciate you being with us this week again on Elevation.